Ryan, you know what the problem with primitives are?
That they're a dime
a dozen. You could trip over them on the street.
Oh, if I had a dime for every time I've heard that.
The trouble with primitives in any art form, painting, poetry, or music, is that they come a dime a dozen. Anyone is a primitive when they
yeah!
Money-minded.
or just lazy, or money-minded, or all three at once.
Ryan, did you just do what I thought you did?
Oh yeah! Welcome to the Leavecast, a first-time reader show based on the epic fantasy series The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. My name is Ryan, and joining me as always is my brother Dan.
Damn straight.
And we are covering chapters 17 through 19 of Towers of Midnight, and this is episode 192. Crazy. All right, so yeah, big night. Everyone's excited for episode 4 dropping. We'll be doing all our stuff we normally do on that episode, but glad everyone can join us. Thank you. Dan, how are you doing?
Ryan, if I complain, just kick me right in the shin.
You are committed to that Hidori.
Yep.
You are committed to the bit.
Right. It may come off tonight, Ryan.
Ooh, I want to see what your head looks like when you're done tying that shit.
Yep.
Just permanently squeezed in. You'll be like the hourglass. Is it a face or an hourglass? 2 faces or 2 hourglasses? All right.
I like that. A sahow. I don't even know what that is.
Nope.
Hey, lose.
I wanted to pretend like I did, but nope.
Lose. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Everyone hit the thumb so that YouTube is like, wow, these guys, everyone gives them the thumb. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Dan, I don't work tomorrow. I'm on spring break, so I'm going to be trying to hang out in Discord after the show like I can't normally do. Hopefully, maybe we'll just hang out up until the show drops. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Dan, should we live stream tonight? Stay up to 3 a.m., Dan.
Barf.
All right. Speaking of barf.
Greatest segue ever?
To know them is to love them. Case nice tonight, Josh. We're getting the middle finger, Dan.
Oh, I know. Right off the bat, Josh is coming in so hot.
Barf?
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you both. How dare you bring
Seriously,
us into barf? You guys.
Thank you, Josh. That was the worst intro ever.
It wasn't me.
Ass.
It wasn't me.
I'm fucking leaving.
Bullshit.
It wasn't me.
Bullshit.
All right. No. Okay. Guys.
Ryan, I think,
Absolutely
yeah.
not okay.
No.
That was the worst
Your
fucking
fault.
fail I've ever heard.
No, okay.
Horrifying. Put him on blast.
First time readers, I duly
Shame.
apologize for that. You are nothing but amazing, and I want to eat you, not barf you. Is that better?
Okay. Well, if you're talking about bulimia, I understand. We
better.
are
I mean,
completely.
It's like, I want to eat you twice.
I didn't like that, Ryan.
you gonna eat your vomit?
And my best segue ever was dripping, so coated with sarcasm that it raised my cholesterol.
Well, rarely do you get a performance evaluation live on air. This is great.
Ryan, as our former first and our current first lady, be best.
Be best. Do be best. I was driving around
Do
thinking.
be best then.
No, I was driving around thinking that Beth Doman should be like be Beth, but it would be like a capital B, capital E, and then TH, just be Beth.
Oh dear.
There's a Beth Doman.
There's a what?
Doobie Beth. Doobie Beth. Anyways,
Doobie Beth. Bale Doman. Doobie Bale.
that was
Bale
a
it.
failed Doman.
Bale Doman. Nice.
Dude.
Aiel Doman.
Okay, you look stunning tonight. It looks like there's a creepy person right over your shoulder.
There's a really creepy person watching over your shoulder.
That is Martha May, and when we play our funnest games, it's Martha May. Meet Martha.
I
Martha
did not
May.
like that.
Jesus.
I did not like that for a second. I thought it was a Black Aja
No, she's in a pink robe.
about to
Red-
throw a boulder at you.
Can we immediately
She's
start the
happy.
show with everyone hating Josh, please? The
Why?
fucking
What
first
happened?
episode of The Wheel of Time season 3 was like, I watched it twice,
I know.
and oh my fucking god, was it terrible. The only redeeming quality, the only fucking redeeming quality was Elaine and Avienda getting it on.
He's the worst. He's the worst. Guys, I'm so sorry.
Elaine
the
looked
worst.
fucking gorgeous.
We need
Josh
to-
also liked the step-in episode, so can we just put this into perspective,
Of the
please?
show entirely so far.
Exactly. I rest my case.
Who doesn't love Warders?
You have no taste.
I
love
found
it.
died.
Horrifying, Josh.
I love it
Ivan
when
died, you
Waters
felt
cry.
nothing?
What?
Ivan
go.
died, you felt nothing?
What?
Ivan.
Ivan?
Ivan.
Ivan.
Okay, so let's act. Oh, you want to get into it?
Mm.
You'll know that you want to
Oh,
get
I think
into
he
it.
We don't have anything. No, yeah,
Uh-oh.
but you are on the hot seat. You got the big,
Yeah.
you got the big
Okay.
screen.
Hey, Ryan doesn't have to work tomorrow.
loved Steppen and hated this first episode, and I don't understand why.
Because
Nobody gets
the
you.
pacing was terrible. It was so far from the books that it wasn't even funny.
It's another turning of the wheel, Josh. Get over it. It's not going to be like the
I am a
book.
known dark friend.
We've all gotten over it.
Like I said, let's start the show with everyone hating on Josh. This is how it's supposed to be. So I felt like, what's the word for where you like service something, like over service an idea in like media?
Don't. Okay. You've lost all credibility. So
You know what?
just-
Maybe let's save this for a Discord.
No.
Maybe we can.
Yeah.
talk
No,
about
I
this
think
after.
that guys want to hear about the books.
Yeah, I don't.
all
Yeah, we're just
jazz.
playing around. Yeah, we're not gonna.
We're in some good shit though, like in the books.
I mean,
and so I'm.
There was okay. The last
Gary
thing I'm gonna
texted me
say-
today.
The last thing I'm going to say is the over servicing of LGBTQ themes in there was it just felt
It's
like
a bit heavy.
it just felt
I
over the
agree. I can
not-
I can
and
understand
not in a good way.
a little bit of
and
the
that
heaviness
is
of
like
that, but it's pretty.
I'm glad
It
that
isn't
they
like a rainbow.
went
Oh my
there.
god.
What is
The
going
warders
on?
holding hands before going into battle was incredibly cute.
Everybody.
I loved it,
Uh-huh.
but Jesus,
Adorable. Oh yeah, that was the good part of the episode. Totally.
Avienda
Totally.
kissed her, and Elaine said, "Finally," and then climbed on top of her and was like, I'm
that
a
thigh
wet-
shot. Oh, man.
"Wetlander. I'm Wetlander on top."
Okay. The pacing of that was weird, I'll give you that.
The pacing of the episode was really weird. I know it's another turning of the
Right.
wheel, but and I saw the references to what happens in the story. The first time I literally shut it off 8 minutes
Disclaimer.
in
Good one,
and was
Mike.
like, this is unwatchable. I did make it through the second time, for what it's worth.
Yeah. No, we would not bring Josh if we were ever invited to, I don't know, like Prague or something. I don't know. Wherever they film these
What
beautiful
books?
things.
What
We
books?
would not invite Josh. Just so that Amazon Prime.
So,
is
Josh, what do you
aware.
think of episode 2 and 3?
I haven't watched it.
Amazon.
All right, no, Ryan, now's not the time. Seriously, I don't think people. Well, I guess do what you want.
We've.
No,
I
we're
don't
good.
know.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't-
no,
I don't
let's
know.
Let's move on. Let's move on. I just wanted to express my opinions because fuck.
Expressed. All right. Expressed like an anal gland. Josh, thank you so much.
Like a mammary gland. Okay.
Just pressed
No,
against
like an
both
anal
sides
gland.
of the butt.
Yes,
Out
on
of
a
Red
small
Rocket.
dog.
and out.
Red Rocket.
We are doing 3
Unbelievable.
chapters probably today. We were supposed to do 17 last week. We did not get to it. So we're doing 17 through 19 of Towers of Midnight. It's book 13 of Robert Jordan's epic fantasy series. Chapter 17 is called Partings, comma, and a Meeting.
Mhm.
And it has the dorky lion. The lion that's like on every crest. Yes.
Speaking of lions,
Talk to me.
did we see? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going back to the show for one hot second, just because the Lion's
Yep.
Throne had lions on the thing. And look at my rocking chair, people. Are you kidding me?
Snap.
Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
I was like, oh my god, my rocking chair has lions.
You have the lion throne, and you have like a creepy servant behind you, just waiting to give you milk. Some milk.
But, so yeah, Creepy theme all around. I'll mute, but keep going. Sorry.
That lion actually looked like Simba when he becomes a big boy. Yeah, to me.
Yeah.
The partings, comma, and a meeting. And this is the map point of view. It starts off, and he's been sleeping under a wagon last night. He's, after the golem attack, it was just, he didn't want to be anywhere near it. And he's going into the city later. All the Aes Sedais are leaving. Guys, which is the better name? We get 2 horse names here. One of them is Moonglow. That's Jolene's horse. The other one is Fire Wisp. Guys, which would you rather ride? Moonglow or Fire Wisp? Gotta pick
Josh,
one.
I'm gonna let you answer first. Fire Wisp, all the way for me.
Fire Wisp.
I don't ride.
Moonglow.
I don't ride.
I don't ride.
I don't ride. That's your answer. Bah humbug.
No, I mean everyone knows that. Everyone knows the right answer.
Bella! I had my finger hovering over that button, waiting for them to say Bella.
I was. I'm like, I'm just doing it. Was it? Did you pick heavy metal, Bella?
Yeah. I was right over that one.
Nice.
The best.
So not only are the Aes Sedai going, there's a whole bunch of the Soldams are going, Bethamin's going, Sarah's going.
Sarah.
Sarah. Leowyn, who was Eggianan, she's going. Bail Doman's going. He do be going too. Tell me, is this a Taishar quote? Doman reached over, laying a hand on Matt.
Like PG-13.
Reached over and lay a hand on his. I mean, outside the pants stuff.
Yeah. Outside the pants. Oh no.
First base.
Over the. Okay, yeah, right. No,
that's first base, Ryan. Is you getting
Jesus,
getting roped over your jeans?
They've updated it.
Over your corduroys, you
getting. Post COVID, you're not allowed to kiss. You just start rubbing each other's groins.
And then you soak.
That's
true. Second
actually,
base is soaking.
All right, how about this quote?
No.
Lush lips pressed together.
That works.
I wasn't thinking mouth. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Dan.
All right, quote. Step lightly around the thief catcher, van and mounted.
Okay.
Okay, all right. How about this? An unruly one who refused to do his job properly. Most women had moments like that.
Most women. You're getting in the spirit. Hey, grammar doesn't matter. Punctuation doesn't matter. Periods are dumb.
I just got pulled out of my ass. It's fine. No, those were 2 sentences. Solid.
I feel
viable.
I feel like she's saying something to me right now.
No.
Jesus,
saying something.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jolene is like eyeing him. He's like, I would have liked to have tamed you. He's like, yep, that would have been rad, huh? Too bad. Have a good trip. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. He goes to his tent, gets some dozen powdered sweet buns. Guys, what is a powdered sweet bun? Scale 1 to 10.
Might be my
Sounds
favorite.
like a donut or something.
10.
10.
Oh, I love dough.
Powdered donut.
Sounds good.
Right.
I love
Josh?
sweet doughs.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hopefully, like a puffy
A 5?
powder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because you didn't make it yourself, Josh?
It's not a
He
beignet.
didn't, like throw the yeast. Oh, no.
Perfect.
Wow.
I don't even know what he referenced, but yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
I know that's yeah.
Beignets are delicious.
They sure are.
So everyone's off to the White Tower, except for Mistress Sahow. She's staying.
Sorry, Case Nice is not going to WatCon this year, so no sweet buns.
Oh, this is true.
But apparently those sweet buns had sprinkle wort all in it. Sprinkle wort is some fucked up shit, apparently. It turns your mouth blue for a
Sounds
week or
gross.
maybe 2. And she's going to eat them all. She said, he's like, she ain't sharing shit. I know her. She ain't sharing. She's a goddamn fiend for these powdered sweet cakes.
Sweet cakes.
Get some penicillin for those
And then
sweet cakes.
they're off to go see Mistress Anan. Anything about Matt's point of view before it shifts back to Matt's point of view? He's hanging out at Mistress Anan's hut, whatever. Matt's growing out his beard. He's trying to disguise himself. Guys, do you think Matt grows a pretty good beard or no?
I imagine so.
You do? I imagine at best it looks like freaking Keanu Reeves, like that weird looking beard.
Like kind of
Really?
scruffy.
You think Matt grows a spotty beard?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe a little sparse, like right in this little area. I can imagine that. But it might just still be Barney Harris in my brain.
See, Perrin grows a great beard. Rand, I bet you, grows an unexpectedly great beard. He's one of those guys, probably like Darren Defner. If he probably grows a magnificent beard, but you wouldn't know it, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Right?
think
You'll
you're
never
wrong
know,
in every
though.
way, but yeah.
I bet you he grows.
No, that
I bet you he grows a
tracks.
glorious beard.
I'll bet he does.
Rand?
He does. He's got the best head of hair. No Darren Defner.
Yep.
Why are we saying his first and last name? Come on.
Sorry,
I don't know.
because he's the best guy ever, Ryan.
He truly is.
He
See,
really
might be-
is. He's badass.
Sometimes
he's so
on
badass.
Instagram watching. No, not right now.
And I agree with you, though. Danny's got a great head of hair. I'd imagine he'd grow a fabulous beard.
Yeah, he would look like Forrest Gump.
good things.
See, Forrest Gump's another one. All right, so
full.
he talks to Mistress Anan and pretty much just says, "Hey, all right, since you're hanging out here, would you kind of take care of Oliver for me? He's picking up some bad habits. He's cussing a lot. Can you just take care of him for me if something bad happens to me?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, fine." And that's kind of that's the only thing that happens. There is a Taishar quote. They
What does that
wanted.
sound?
I don't know.
Sounds like someone's getting electrocuted.
I know. Wait, I'll.
You know that psychological test where they have someone. Your job is to give electrical shocks when someone gets an answer wrong.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then they're just instructed to keep amping the
Is that better?
amperage up
Yes.
by the
There we go.
testers. And someone on the other side is just screaming in pain, and they just keep electrocuting them just because they're being told to.
BRB.
Some people literally got
What
killed.
is the word for that? Yeah, there's a word for that.
Oh,
I decided. Well, I don't know.
Something effect. I don't remember.
yeah.
I got a Taishar effect. Quote: They wanted a slit. And then later, quote, manicured and kept short.
Jesus.
Yep. But yeah, they pretty much were off to go search for Oliver. And then they were going into town. Get a new coat. Anything with Matt because it jumps to Elaine here. What do you say, Josh?
What's the question?
Was there anything else about Matt, or can we just jump to
Okay, we
Elaine?
can move on.
Okay. Elaine is strolling through her palace garden. She likes one of these gardens best because she can see the city. It's behind the walls. It's like a smaller garden, not the big garden. It's a smaller-ish garden. It's quaint in her eyes. She walks by. There's a stream, but this is all weird, guys. It says here, quote, a tinkling stream ran through the middle of the garden,
Comes from
lined
a
with
cistern, basically,
carefully
right?
placed rivered stones. That stream ran only when she visited. Water had to be carried up to the cistern.
Yeah. It's fake stream.
Well, and she also has someone just like... This is North Korea shit. Where they're like, oh, she like... When she's in the garden, she likes to have freaking water. So, I don't know.
On the
It's
roof.
weird.
What's weird about it? It's a fucking garden on a roof. Of course.
Yeah, I
they
don't
have
understand. What are we focusing
pumps.
on? What's the question?
We're focusing on this cool
Damn things
tinkling
it's
stream.
fucked up that the monarchy has people delivering water into a cistern so that there can be a fake stream on the roof.
Only for when she's there, and then they stop.
Well, yeah, because why would they exact effort when they don't need to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, worse? Would they be worse if they had to do it 24/7?
Brother Dan, she likes
I thought
it.
this was just like an element, like explaining what a prissy little bitch Elaine is. Like,
That's what I think it is, but apparently
Okay.
Josh thinks what she's entitled to it. Let her have servants take up
No.
water just for enjoyment. What the fuck?
I mean,
Dude,
No,
they
this
want
is
to
like-
please her. They're servicing her.
yes.
That's a Taishar.
yes.
Hey, Elaine, if Elaine's
Don't
happy,
end
the
up-
kingdom's happy. Dan, it's worthwhile for her to get these
Happy,
moments of
clean,
respite.
happy kingdom.
Happy queendom.
That is always correct.
I can just picture like these Scully maids like getting like yelled at. Hey, the queen is coming to her fucking third largest garden. You gotta go get the buckets of water now.
And they
They're
just
like,
start
oh god,
pushing-
oh
They
shit,
start running
shit,
around.
buckets of
Oh,
water.
no.
They're like whipping them.
there
Oh,
it is.
whip.
Buckets of water.
Yeah, yeah, you
guys
splat
would
if
be
you-
the absolute worst gardeners ever.
Ever.
So no, they have a careful drip system, obviously, and carefully manicured little bushes. Taishar.
Thank you, Matt Stagger.
Oh,
Brigitte,
nice.
Brigitte walks up. She's like, "Hey, oh, what? I'm sorry. Did I interrupt?"
I was just saying thanks, Matt Dagger, for the Milgram effect reference.
Brigitte walks
I
up,
just did
gives
not
her
remember.
shit about putting herself in danger. Elaine's like, "I already told you, there is no danger. Men's viewings." She's like, "Well, you could lose an eye. You could stub
No.
your toe."
This was the dumbest thing ever. It's like finally, somebody's spelling it out for Elaine, and she still doesn't get it.
Still doesn't get it. I do have a
Preggers-
tie. Sorry.
It's okay,
Come
my
on,
baby's gonna be
don't you
fine.
know? Pregger's brain.
Yeah.
All pregnant women are dumb.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Duh.
That's why when you're pregnant, you just stop caring about everyone else's safety around you.
Right,
That's
you got
totally
white
how
legs.
pregnant woman's brain works,
Right.
Josh.
And you cry a lot.
And you cry a lot, 2 times in a meeting. Here's a
Uh-oh.
tie
What
chart.
did
Tell
he just
me.
say? He was proud
Not
of
my fault Robert Jordan portrayed pregnant women this way. Okay.
This
Right.
is Brandon
Now
Sanderson.
Brandon Sanderson continues it.
All right, guys.
I know.
Is this?
He's
All right.
really
Here's
latched
my
on.
tie chart. Here's my tie chart. Here's my tie chart.
Hey,
Come meet.
it's funny.
Come meet.
Jesus
Come meet.
Christ.
Where's the emphasis?
Interesting.
Is it come or is it on meat? Do we have an
Meet. It's
emphasis
come
on-
meet. It's you say the whole word. Come meet.
Is that a command or is that a descriptor?
It's a
Is
it's a
Wadaholic?
Is it like
bargaining?
it's a
you're
label.
gonna buy like a tri-tip, or come meet?
Matt Stagger's the best. He always hashtags it immediately. Hashtag come meet. And it's so funny. Yeah. I love it. I
That
love
flip
that
is so
so
great.
The bounce, yeah. The flip is
Bounce
awesome.
down.
Nice. Yeah, it's like a bounce chicka, but not. So good.
You want to
What a
see
treat.
more? Is what?
Oh, is this a
Yeah,
this is a
no, it
fresh
keeps
art
you
right
wanting
here?
more for sure.
All these
Yeah.
years? Nice.
Preferred, well, obviously.
Nice.
Oh, okay, we got another one here.
The gardener's efforts weren't without some result. That just popped out of me.
Nice.
Fun.
They kind of talk the kinswomen into hanging out in Andor. They're like, hey, listen, why don't you guys just hang out here? They're like, well, we're gonna go to Tarvalon, obviously, because part of the White Tower now, right? Remember? She's like, yeah, I know, but how about you just kind of stay here instead? She's like, we're gonna need you for the last battle. We're gonna need travelers and we're gonna need healers. So you don't need to do anything. You don't have to be fighting. But she's like, yeah, but we're gonna be healing soldiers and then traveling them right back to the front lines the next day. What's the difference? And she makes a good point. If you're gonna be out of the war, I mean, even though you're picking sides, I guess, but you gotta. I mean, she's making a good point.
Who is?
And the kinswoman who Elaine's talking to.
Okay.
So they pretty much say, all right, you know what? If we're gonna do this, we want half of all the money. She said, the fuck? We're not gonna charge to heal people. That's
Really?
ridiculous. What kind of nation would charge money to heal someone who is sick or injured?
Okay, so was this a very direct criticism of the U.S. Western medical care?
I would love it if it were.
It was. I mean,
should be.
is this not a encoded criticism of Western medicine? I don't know. Felt like it to me.
That
No,
that makes a lot
I
of
love
sense.
it. Yeah.
I like it too. I think we stick with that.
I mean, it's good that they waited to book 13 to do something like that. But yeah,
Typical is what it is.
And
Brave.
no one. And
Well, remember, it is a new author. Just saying.
this is very revolutionary thought too. They're like, what? Dude, what?
What?
What? Heal people for free?
yeah. Why would we ever? Yeah.
And she's
How
like,
will we ever pay our PR team?
He's like, is healthcare a human right?
Elaine also is like, hey, listen, as the kin, why don't you go ahead and marry? In fact, that would be very awesome. Go get married, like a bunch of you get married. That way, like people want to retire. I said, I want to retire because you don't normally get married as an Aes Sedai. That way,
Right.
you can marry.
Wadaholic. Australia.
And that's pretty much the chapter. She
So, okay. Okay. Did you interpret that the plants were dying in the garden in Elaine's palace as this happening before Rand becomes Zen Rand?
It says here the bluebells there had flowered in the color of blood and had actually bled something red when cut. The gardeners had pulled them out.
I took this to mean that we're back in time again, and that this is another non-linear temporal chapter occurring before Rand becomes Zen Rand and receives the cloud. Now, we don't hear that the clouds are there, which is the one thing that made me kind of curious if I'm right or if I'm misinterpreting. I'd love to see
that it's a different timeline.
Not a different timeline, but that it's not happening linearly. We already know a bunch of these chapters are non-linear. Like the timeline's been going like this,
right?
Zig, 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 zig.
Right. So where
I
was
don't know
it
if
last
this is.
time? I don't even remember where she was last time we saw her.
Is the Great Lord's effect? Did when? Okay, so I guess the more general question is, when Rand went to
General question.
The mountain peak,
General question.
did he rescind the Great Lord's touch on the world everywhere, or only in his vicinity? And like, is food not rotting as fast everywhere, or does it only happen around Rand? That it's not.
And why are plants bleeding? Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think?
Actually. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. I think a couple episodes ago.
With Egwin.
We don't know if it's
Right.
changing though. Like we don't know if there's like some sort of change to it. But yeah, like it seemed to have like some sort of like circumference around him effect.
Yeah, and we did talk about that, but also, yeah, I mean, yeah. So the Great Lord's taint on the world, the effect on the world is still progressing, even though Rand has broken through.
That's,
I guess is what we're
Yeah,
saying.
it's like
That's a good
it's
question.
like yes, it does seem that way to me, that it's still like affecting, at least in the POVs that we're getting, and I'm not sure what time like line they're in exactly, because they are jumping around, and that's clear to us because we keep, kind of going back and forth and then seeing like a little piece of something else where we're like, oh, we know that that's what was happening, like for all of them channeling at that one big moment or something, right?
Uh-huh.
So like we know that this is definitely happening, and the timelines are jumping around. What was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say. Oh, but like the like bubble of not bubble of protection, because that doesn't make any sense. But like it's like a some sort of distance away from Rand. He
Love
is
bubble.
protected in some way. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like some
Right.
sort of circumference of protection of sorts.
but
Just
then they find
by way of being
yeah.
so Taveran, though. But then like also because he did all that shit.
But then they also find like storehouses full of supply, like food.
Grain that was not fermented, that was not going bad. Yeah, that's
That
what I'm
was
basing this
Egwin.
on.
That was Egwin, but then it turned out it did go bad.
Really?
Yeah, shortly after Rand left.
Right,
Like
so
Yeah, so that just
the grain
proves that
turned bad, and her
Okay,
tea
so
started
that does
tasting,
validate the look.
and the tea tasted like shit too.
Right.
it's like following Rand, like all the good shit's following Rand, like
All that good
like
shit.
this little protective space.
Got that white fluff.
Wait,
Yeah,
But
little bum
but-
fluff.
Here
but
the
they love their
bluebells.
tea, man. They will keep drinking that shit, even though it tastes like ass.
Garbage.
Right? Like,
But we
garbage.
had the change in Teleranriad, right? We had that window
Yeah.
that Teleranriad interpreted different than reality, that had the dragon fang in there.
Right.
These things are called bluebells, and yet they were red and bled when they were cut.
Literally blood.
Is this bubble evil stuff, or is this more just pattern, just wonk, just everything
I think
just
it's
gets
the
strained.
Great Lord's touch on the world.
Okay.
Is how it's been described to us so far.
Yeah, which you love.
Which
You
you
love
love,
this shit, huh?
you
Yeah.
love so,
You love
you
this
love
shit.
so
Yeah, you
fucking
love
I am
much.
it.
You
a
are
love
great.
it.
dirty
love
man,
it.
Ryan. You know that.
God, you
Wow,
man.
dirty puppets! Look how excited they got about
It's just-
how dirty you are, Josh.
I know.
We
Josh,
are.
you're so
love
dirty.
that shit.
Obviously,
you love
we
it.
What
are
can I
Josh,
just
say?
more.
you love it, dirty man.
I have a kink for the Great Lord.
I have a kink.
Hey.
All right.
And we don't kink
That's a
shame,
shirt
so-
right there.
Was there anything else in chapter 17? Oh, she
needed
mentions
something.
it. Oh, go ahead. Oh, is
No,
that
nothing.
no.
Just she needed something. The end.
She did need something. She does mention the Black Tower at the end. She's like, yeah, what if Rand dies and I have these people on my soil? Maybe I'll. So what? I mean, any thoughts on this?
Which question?
I guess just with Elaine in general. What?
Well, I want to know, Kay, what you think about this opinion that Elaine has. That okay, I'll read the quote. Quote: "What she didn't have, however, were channelers to use in battle. She knew she couldn't ask this of the kin. They never agreed to it, nor would Egwene, nor would Elaine herself. Forcing a woman to use the power as a weapon would make her no better than the Shanshan themselves. Unfortunately, Elaine knew full well the destruction women using the one power could cause. She'd been bound in the wagon while Brigitte led the attack on the Black Aju, kidnapping her in Claimland, but she's seen its aftermath. Hundreds dead, hundreds more wounded, dozens burned away, smoking, twisted corpses." So, is she right?
What? I did not hear the last half of that. You said it so
Is
fast.
she right
Which-
that okay? What's more? The first half is more important. Is
Okay.
she right that she can't ask? Is she right that it's wrong for women to use the one power as a weapon, or is that her Aes Sedai-ness taking over her better judgment as the last battle approaches?
Aes Sedai is taking over her better judgment.
Should female channelers use the one power as a weapon? Let me just be blunt.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. That's helpful. Bluntness helps me understand what you're asking.
It is one of the three oaths that they swear never to use the one power.
Right, but
as a
she's
weapon.
talking about the kin who have not taken the oaths.
Nor has she.
Nor has she. And she's saying she would not do this thing. But I wonder, like, are these questions here to lead us to a further point down the road where she rescinds them? Or is she correct that a woman using the one power as a weapon is wrong?
She's
She's not willing to do the oaths herself, so how can she even say that? It feels very like contradictory.
Well,
Like,
she's
well-
saying that I think she's making a judgment call here. I'm saying, is it because she knows what the oaths are? Or is it because she's right and that morally speaking, ethically speaking, using the one power as a weapon is wrong? What do you think?
I don't know. I think that she's confused. I think Elaine is mostly confused by her shit.
So if you were a
Very
woman who could
contradictory.
channel, would you use the one power as a weapon during Tarman Gaiden? If you could.
Hold on a second. I've got Layla slapping in the background. Say that one more time for me, Josh. A little slower and
Assuming you're a Aes Sedai who could channel, or a woman who can channel, a kin, Tarman Gaiden is here tomorrow. Would you use the one power as a weapon to defend the living? Or would you not because it's ethically wrong?
no, I would totally use it. I would not hesitate. And me personally, I'd be like, nope, sorry, this is happening. I have a way to protect like myself and everything I love. That's sorry. I'm using whatever I have.
Well, let's go a little bit deeper. So she is looking at this as an Aes Sedai, but also as a Green Aja, and
Aja.
as a queen
A queen.
who
Yeah, that's
is who is about to go to potential battle. She's about to go claim the Sun Throne.
I guess how I feel about it is that like she prioritizes Andor and ruling Andor over everything else, and I think that that is just who Elaine is. So I think that if I was Elaine, I would still be like in the same mindset of like I'm going to do whatever I need to protect Andor. I'm going to do whatever, and that might be unethical to the Aes Sedai, but she hasn't taken the oaths yet. She isn't an Aes Sedai yet. Like, what does she care? Her ultimate like loyalty is to her land and to be queen.
I guess what pisses me off and that I find reprehensible in her position of not doing it is that this paragraph, quote, she needed something, an edge against the Shanshan, something to balance their challengers in combat. The only thing she could think of was the Black Tower. Men, in other words. It was on Andor's soil. She told them that she would contend. She considered them part of her nation, but so far she'd gone no further than sending inspection parties. So, and she clearly doesn't know that the taint's been removed, because she says, what would happen to them if Rand died? Dared she try to claim them? Dared she wait for someone else to? Like, she's basically saying women shouldn't use the one power to kill people. But men, fuck it. Yeah, they should. And I find that fucking completely reprehensible.
That's a good point.
That is a good point. Yeah, no, that's that, and you're right.
And again, it's why I asked the question of whether this is a crux moment. Like, is this questioning here because she will change her mind down the road? Or is it here because this is the moral and ethical position that the author's trying to put forward? And I don't know the answer to that, obviously, but...
But it's a good question.
Yeah, forcing a woman to use the power as a weapon would make her no better than the Shanshan themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her position. That's how she looks at it. But forcing men to use it, or allowing, quote, men to use it because they're bad and already use it as a weapon,
because they're going to go
is fine.
crazy.
Well, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's look. I see that the chat was kind of talking about this, whether it's ethical to use this.
Like, I agree with Glenn here. I mean, this is Glenn's summing up my point rather well.
All their abilities to fight
as he
against
often
the
does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So a Tarmogoyf, sure.
Right.
I mean, but obligating the kin to battle is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, asking anybody or making them do anything is always going to be a really not okay position.
Yeah, but it's no more ethically wrong than using any other martial art.
Yeah,
it really isn't, and it's just very.
So I think this is what Aussie's right. It's about obligating others. It's about consent, and I think that this is where she is saying would never force.
Well, she's not ordering them. She's saying she won't even ask them to do it.
Yeah,
which is different than obligating them. Asking enables them to have consent in the idea. Not asking them is saying that it's something you won't do because you find it ethically objectionable, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Is it clear is that what's happening? Like, I wasn't clear that she was just like making them.
I mean, that's a good point.
Do it. I thought it was just an ask.
Anyhow, I don't mean to derail us for so long in this question. I just
no, it's a good question because ultimately it does feel like it comes down to a lot of stuff that's very current.
It's a thorny idea that she's getting into here.
At the very least, for sure. Warranted.
Shall we move on?
Yes, but your points are very warranted, I think.
Wonderholic thinks I'm wrong, so I'll take that into consideration.
Whatever.
So she does say, I was looking back at how this conversation started. It said that they had assumed that they would stay here, And she said, but assumptions are weak. I wish to give you promises instead. After all, if you remain in Camelin, I see no reason not to offer you support directly from the crown. And they say, at what cost? She says, not a cost at all. An occasional favor, as you have done the crown in the past. See, this is some mob shit. And so, they're smart to kind of stay away from that. The way it's being presented. It's like, I may come around and ask you to repay this favor that but it's like, whoa, sorry, Tony Soprano.
My issue is more with assuming that the men can do it without ethical repercussions, and that the women should not do it because they are entitled to have volition in deciding whether or not they participate. That's where my issue comes. That's what my personal issue comes down to.
Okay.
With her perspective here, but
let us jump to chapter 18.
Yeah.
Chapter 18 is called The Strength of This Place, and it is the wolf icon. And it is a Perrin point of view.
Yay!
Perrin's chilling in the wolf dream.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing a little spying. Spy. He's in the White Cloaks. He's sniffing around the White Cloaks tent. And goes to the Lord Commander's tent. Sees that. He sees a signet. A winged dagger. And he's like, gets out of the tent and he sees Hopper. It's like Hopper. Oh, and also Oak Dancer, Sparks, and Boundless. You would be an Oak Dancer, right?
Totally. Whatever
that.
An oak dancer.
Yeah. He's like, all right, Hopper, I guess this is training day. I'm ready. And he's like, all right, follow us. And then they just all vanish. And Perrin's like,
yeah. What was that? And he's like, where the fuck? Where do I go? What do I do? You said
Hopper
follow
pops
you.
back up and he's like, yeah,
after that.
follow. Boink. Disappears. He's like, what?
Weirdo.
What? I don't know. He's like, you got to tell me this stuff. He's like, Hopper, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Pet.
Calm down.
But you're
Stop
weird.
growling at me.
No yarn. Dude, don't yar at me.
Yar. No yar.
He's like, you say weird shit that I don't understand. You say I'm here too strongly. I don't even know what that means, bro.
Yeah. Bruh?
What? You talk like a Yoda, bruh.
Talk like a Yoda.
Rephrase your shit.
He pretty much is like, this is not your den. Your den is where you sleep. So you being here, you got to be partly there too. You got to. And so Perrin starts practicing. He practices how to like be half in the dream world and half in his like real world.
Funny. Mm-hmm.
It says,
is that like tantric sex or something? Like you're to like separate your brain in some way.
Speaking of which, how about this quote? Share her meat. Perrin smiled.
Yay! What page are you guys on? I have the smaller book, but
I'm on page 264. It's like
264.
Oh wow!
It's like the third or fourth page in chapter 18.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So it says Perrin practiced the balance of not being in the dream too strongly, yet being ready to solidify his sense of self at any moment. Hopper also starts like training with them. He's like, hey, you're here. And then he like goes and pushes them as if he's pushing him out of the dream world. But
I love that wolves are like slivers from Magic the Gathering here. Like it says that wolves all remembered everything that one of their kind knew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're like each a shard incarnate of a deeper mono wolf that underlies them all.
Right. There's a not only a collective unconscious, there's a collective memory.
There's a collective memory, collective conscious, even in the wolf dream. Yeah.
He says, the strength of this place is the strength of you. Stand, remain, be you. And then the wolf charged him, bounced on him, and Perrin says, this time, however, Perrin was set and waiting. Instinctively, Perrin pushed back. The wolf dream wavered around him, but then grew firm again. Yeah, that's probably one, Taishar.
Yeah, it did.
And he's like, good, you learn. Again, he did it again. He also hit him with just a mental blast. And it's like, boom. And a Taishar here, do not come too strongly.
I shouldn't speak come too strongly. Do come too strongly.
I know you wish said that. I'm kidding. We all wish it said that.
They were running, and then suddenly they run into something. It says, quote, there was something in front of him, a translucent violet wall that cut directly through the roadway. It extended up into the sky and distantly to both the right and the left. Hopper says this is wrongness. It should not be here. But he's like, hey, we'll just practice somewhere else. Perrin's like, okay, but he I don't know. So and then it disappeared. It says the wall flashed suddenly and was gone.
It flashed. The wolf flashed Perrin, and suddenly he was gone.
Chopstick. What did they find? What they run into? What was going on there?
Josh? Seriously, what is... I don't know, but at least it's interesting for a Perrin chapter. Really interesting.
I
Any
don't know.
thoughts? Okay.
I mean, could be like a bubble of evil. Yeah. I mean, like he says in the text, it could be. So, if Tel'aran'rhiod is both within and around, we learned last show that Tel'aran'rhiod is both within and around, like the dot inside. Excuse me, the yin yang.
Nice.
Okay.
What? The dot inside the yin yang?
Mm-hmm.
What can
The dot of white inside the black section of the yin yang, right? That's like what Tel'aran'rhiod is. It's both within and around the reality of the creator and
the fang,
the great lord, right?
Okay.
If that's true, then what does that tell you about the wolf dream, right? I don't know.
And do you have an answer for that?
I don't have an answer for it yet.
Okay.
It was called a wrongness. A wrongness that doesn't belong.
Yeah.
Hang on. What was the thing that Grendel was given by Moradin? The dream spike?
Dream spike, yes.
Dream spike?
Could this be a dream spike instance?
Oh.
This is a dream. Shit's interfering in it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Totally. Yes. Love it.
I don't know if we've it's nice, right?
What's going on?
No, we can talk over now.
God.
I don't know if if that was the only time we saw that is when it was given. So I don't know if we know anything about
we don't know anything about it yet. I don't know, but like that was the other thing that it made me think of.
Yeah. Okay.
But
right on. Anything else? It was a violet translucent wall as far as the eye could see, it seemed. But yeah, Perrin's just training. He's doing his Rocky moment. He's up in the rafters doing sit-ups, like hanging. He's jogging in the snow. He has a big log on his shoulders, and he's hiking through the mountains in like knee-deep snow, just getting that stamina going. Because he has to avenge his friend because the big Russian guy killed him. This is sorry if anyone hasn't seen Schindler's List.
What? It's like, what the fuck are we talking about all of a sudden? What?
He went from Rocky to Schindler's List somehow.
I was very confused.
Yeah, I think that Hidori might be too tight right now.
All right, let me take it
Is it
off.
squeezing your... Oh, no!
Ooh, there's a definite
I
band
got a
line.
nice little line across there.
Well,
Yeah.
The hair, I like the hair poof right there.
oh, correct.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Not
All
good.
right, all right.
That's a smushy little forehead. You're gonna need a lot of moisturizer to get that.
I look so
dent
surprised now.
out.
Whoa.
Like you never did before.
Wow,
like
my
the
forehead.
Yeah, it's like an extra dent backwards.
It's like I could see my forehead. You guys, have you ever seen your own forehead, like from your own eyes?
Too many times.
So rad. All right, so we have we jumped to Rodell Iturralde. Rodell's not having a good day. He's he's set up. He's battling so many Trollocs, guys. Just wave after wave, fist after fist.
Fist after fist.
It's been tired from weeks of fighting, it says his men are. And they are near the city of Meridon. Now, we get a map, by the way. Do you have a map in yours, okay?
Yeah, we have a map.
Oh, it's yes, but it's tiny.
Yeah, a little tiny.
Okay, for reference, this is my hand.
Put a quarter
Not
up
large,
next. Yeah.
not a large map.
So I don't know why we have this map, to be honest. Meridon is up in the borderlands, up kind of near like where land got dropped off, I think. Like over near the Seattle of the Randland United States. Rodell's like, fuck.
First off, we need to pay homage to Matt's dad.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this.
Oh
Josh,
my
do you
god.
see that? This is for you.
Ninja Matt's
I was
Thank
giving
you, Matt
Discord fish
Stagger.
kisses.
I'm sorry, I didn't even see that. I was staring at my book.
And
I am.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
true.
Thank you very much, guys. And thank you, Matt Stagger. Your kindness is very special. You're a special guy.
You're a special guy.
Oh, so special.
He's like, archers, loose. He doesn't say that. He's screaming for the archers because the crossbowmen are tired. They're getting blisters on their little crossbow fingers. He's like, I need archers.
it should have been an hour ago.
He's like, geez. Suddenly, the sky gets dark. They start throwing in dead Trollocs. Plop, plop, plop. Oh no, so many dead Trolloc bodies. Gross. The trebuchets. They got those fucking trebuchets are in action. There's apparently at least 16 of them in action. And they're throwing plop, plop, plop. He's like, man, there's a lot of these bodies. How'd they get all these bodies? And we hear that he can't go into Meridon. It'd be awesome if they could just go into Meridon, but Meridon's like, bro, I don't know you. And I don't know the dragon. And you haven't asked nicely, so you're an invading force. We're not going to help you. So there's no help from them. They have walls and stuff, but they can't help. Oh, here's a Thai shark.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The
I know.
pre-laugh
When he
is
starts
always-
laughing like that.
Yeah.
Rajabi grunted overhead.
Okay.
Yes! Dan! That warranted a pre-laugh.
Overhead.
I can barely get this out.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, wait a minute. It says, Light, where have they gotten that many trebuchets? Enough to throw hundreds of dead bodies? He's like, there's only 16. There's not nearly enough of these. And some of those carcasses were falling too evenly. Oh no, they're not carcasses. They're Drakkar Noirs.
They're flying.
Bunch of
Lizards.
kids with mullets and turtlenecks, mock turtlenecks, with a
And
chain.
jean jackets over the mock turtlenecks.
With jean jackets, yeah, like acid washed, yeah, and Drakkar Noirs. Iturralde just starts screaming. He does his best, like, yeah. He does his best. The Who won't get fooled again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And Drakkar like comes to him while he's still screaming. He's like, yeah. Stabs him. Drakkar's like, whoa, that was the most punk rock scream ever.
No one ever tried that.
That was punk rock screams. That's our kryptonite.
Yeah.
And then in comes Melt Banana, and they start playing.
Melt Banana comes in?
Yeah. That's the
So like their
soundtrack at
guitars
this
are
moment.
like beating back against Fender amps.
yeah. And
yeah.
the Drakkar screams just are no match.
All right, but that was brilliant though.
Him screaming, yeah.
Like yeah, just Jedi style fucking figured that out in the moment.
Iturralde's a little full of himself, guys.
No.
Oh,
No, it's
Well, if
Il
you had
Tirade, Dan.
If you had one of your ribs removed so you could suck your own cock, you'd be full of yourself too, Dan.
Oh shit, Marilyn Il Tirade.
well,
Rodell
yeah,
Mansion.
I would try, but
Rodell Manson.
But
Yeah.
I would try, but I'm, quote, as thick as a 10-year grown ash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how thick I am. So he says, his, like, buddy says, hey, you guessed right again about them trebuchets. They did set them up earlier. He's like, I try to always guess right, Iturralde said. When I don't, we lose. And then later he says, light, but sometimes he hated being right. What a dick. Yeah, fuck you, Iturralde.
No, Il Tirade with two ILL.
Il
like
Tirade.
like Il Communications,
Great
yeah.
rapper name.
It's
Yep.
it's like you go to the car show and that guy had a pretty Iturralde.
Like Ma Bell got the Il Tirade. Ma Bell, we got
Got the
Il Tirade.
Iturralde. All right, we jump to a Fael chapter. Is there anything about it? So there's been weeks of battle, we hear. These soldiers are tired. Trollocs are just pouring in, but the only way they can get to Meridon is over this one hill. And they've been holding it, but they can't hold it long. And he's like, Jesus, Rand, come on, boy. You promised me, boy. Boy. Chef, boy. RD. Lead singer, Culture Club, boy. George.
So dumb, Dan. So dumb. So dumb.
The Thin Lizzy song, The Boys Are Back in Town.
Okay, keep going. One more. Now I love it. See, that's
Yankees baseball players are called the Boys of Summer.
I'm sorry. All right.
Fael Fael, she's here's a great Taishar. I'm not even asking you guys. This one's a great one.
You're
Quote,
not asking. You're okay.
Grunts of exertion and calls of men.
Yes.
See.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What in the right context? That is the
I thought
filthiest
you
thing.
wanted ecstatic consent, but apparently the rules are changing, Dan.
No, it's no, not this time. Ryan, this one. All right, Ryan. Close your eyes. I'm going to use this in a good way. The boardwalk in New Jersey in the 1970s was a vile, disturbing place. Late at night, walking through the piers in pitch dark, listening to the grunts of exertion and calls of men. All right.
Yeah. Or just anytime Mr. Stovey stays over.
The grunts of exertion
It calls of men.
and the calls of men.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, time to nip this Barrel Lane stuff right in the bud. She goes to Barrel Lane's camp. She's like, yeah, I want to see your lady. They're like, oh yeah, we've been expecting you. Brad. She's like, okay. Honora was there with Bear Lane. She leaves. She's not getting along with her. She goes in. Bear Lane's like, all right. She tries talking about the weather. She's like, I ain't here to talk about the weather, bitch. She's like, all right, listen. The rumors are untrue. She says, what happened? Nothing inappropriate happened between myself and your husband. She says, he's told me that already, and I trust his word over yours. And Bear Lane's like, oh.
Zoinks.
Okay.
Her hackles go up.
She's pretty much like, oh, yeah, go on.
She starts peacocking.
She, what else?
Oh yeah.
And then a crip walking.
Peacocking and crip walking.
Yep.
Love it. I came in at the right time.
Yeah.
What
That's
is
what
that?
Berlane's doing. So File's coming in, and she's a predator bird. So Berlane's got a peacock, crip walk.
Ryan, I want that on a shirt. The way of the leaf. Peacocking and crip walking.
Yeah, totally.
We can't have
Totally.
crip walking on our fucking shirt, Dan.
No, we can't have that on our shirt.
Yeah. And go to
That's
the Atlanta JordanCon. Yeah.
Ryan, every time I look at all these humans on all the spectrums, I think they're not like us.
They're not like us.
We're puppets.
Because we're not humans on all the
We're not humans all the time either.
We're puppets.
We're just animals.
She goes to Bear Lane. She's like, hey, listen, bitch, I know. Yeah, my husband already told me, and I believe him over you. Nah.
Oh.
But you let this shit go on. You could have stopped it, and you didn't. And so we got beef now. We got beef. Look around you. Everyone's talking shit about my husband. It's not me.
Where's the beef?
But you done fucked up, Bear Lane. You done fucked up, Bear Lane. You've challenged his honor, and as a result, we're gonna have to fight.
I don't like how Fail doesn't recognize that Bear Lane was looking out for Perrin's best interest.
Bear Lane does say, listen,
wait.
this is what ladies do.
Say it again?
I would love to hear Josh say more. Please say more.
Like, I know Bear Lane wanted to bang
Yeah.
Perrin for many months. But at some point, the tide turned and she stopped smelling like a wolf hunting him. And she started showing up for him in a way that had his best interests in mind.
No, yeah.
Am I
and
wrong
that's
about that?
Yes, but also she straight up says to Fayo in this conversation, there's going to be challenges for him. You think you're right? Like, and she's like, she straight up is like, I want him
Josh.
still. Right, Dan?
Josh,
Yes, Dan.
you have to be more aware of your women
consorts.
friends, because
I don't think so.
this is not a thing.
Well, Fayo says
I'm not going to take your opinion to heart. Okay, sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. You don't have to.
This one time, Kate. This
You
one
don't have
time.
to.
Normally,
This
I
one
always,
time about this one thing.
Yeah.
No problemo. Okay, you do you.
She
But also,
says-
I would steer clear of ever putting too much stock into what they say. So, anyways, go ahead.
Well, Josh, to your point, so Fael had said, this makes me look like a fool, but cast a shadow upon Perrin's honor. But Berlin says, listen, you underestimate him. He will overcome, and he will learn to use rumor for his gain.
Yes.
That will make him stronger as a man and a ruler.
But they're both projecting this image of toxic masculinity on Perrin without his input.
Wait, what is Perrin
agreed.
without his
No.
toxic masculinity, though?
A well-rounded, robust human being who has failings.
No, the only
He's
thing
a wolf
round
baby.
are his like
His pecs.
chest, his
Fight.
patch,
Huevos.
his patch, and
His
his
little
bulbous
dangly bits, all
And
right?
his
That's
curly
it.
hair.
Yeah. No, he's
Those
nothing
are
more
rounded,
rounded about
that's all.
fucking Perrin, you asshole.
So, Ryan, to your
Yeah.
point, Berlin says, listen, you were clever to take Ibarra when you did, welding Saldea to the Dragon Reborn, but do not think that he will remain yours without contest. And Fael's like, all right, one of us is gonna die. I'm gonna wet you.
Agreed, String.
Oh my god.
She's like, are you threatening me?
This
She's like,
chapter's
no.
not good for women.
She says, this
Anywhere.
isn't a threat. This is a challenge. Oh, so you don't like this?
It's just not a good chapter. It's not a good chapter to represent women.
All right.
I'm not proud of it, so that's all.
Berlin did say early on to Fael, like to this point here, Perrin didn't hear her say, "Oh, trust me, I'm gonna get him. He's mine. Hunt is on." He just started smelling her like all weird
Honestly,
and stuff. But
I'm so glad you
he
said
didn't know
that, though.
But Fael did. She told Fael straight to her face, "I'm gonna take your man, whether you like it or not."
Yeah.
It's no better or bet. It's a damn contest from me to you, your sex life too. If you get another lover, I'll take him too. All I gotta do is say a rhyme or two, and he'll hop and leave you like a kangaroo.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to say anything. He's got to smell it or sniff it or experience it in some fucking wolf way, and it's the weirdest transition of verbs I've ever experienced. But to go from like this whole parent to wolf situation is what you guys. Anyways, it's a bizarre thing.
Yeah,
Smell it?
Yeah.
Sniff it out.
You smell. Hey, yo, home. Smell you later. I mean, I think that
Then
Perrin,
Hopper,
I think
like,
Will
sends
Smith is a wolf
messages
brother.
Okay, so Verlaine was much more accomplished in this regard than she was. So Fael came.
Yes. All right.
Nice. Nice.
All right. I had a huge problem with this chapter. This is kind of like my main gripe with Sanderson's writing. Like, he just has this interchange with Berlin and Fael, and then at the very end, he summarizes it all, and he goes, "And this is what Fael's gambit is. She's not good at politics. She's going to come in and pretend she's going to do something crazy to get Berlin to do this." And then it worked. And I'm like, you summarizing that shit for me is so insulting. Trust your writing. You just wrote it. We just read it. They all that was in there. But then you like had to take like 3 sentences to summarize what you just wrote. And I was like, fuck, man. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Like, we're smarter than that. Like, let us suss it out. Even if we don't get it absolutely correct, like, it's all good. It was a good read without the summary.
Yeah, agreed.
Well,
The
Berlin's
writing
like,
is weird in that way. But the whole thing about Berlin is like, she's a bizarre. Why is she acting like this? You know, like this is a weird thing for her to do, I feel like. This is just a weird way for a woman to act, like towards
Fail
a
or
woman
Bearlane?
that you. Bearlane, I think Bearlane, like both of them actually, they're both being ridiculous.
Fail's the
Ryan
one who's like,
Gosling,
one of us has to die. Bearlane's like, whoa,
No, they're-
whoa.
Yeah, but like Bearlane, like kind of egged her on, like just give her whatever she fucking wants. She just nobody needs this nonsense in their lives. The weird thing to me is that Fail is going into this battle because, like, on Perrin's behalf. She's like, oh, I don't care about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about Perrin's. About his loyalty, his honor or whatever. Loyalty, sorry, honor.
His
Perrin's honor. Are you fucking serious? Right? Are we talking about the same person? What?
Yeah.
This whole thing
What does she think he's been doing? Like he can't even think, like not think about just Fail and what he should have done to save her for like 2 seconds. Anyways, sorry. Okay.
I think a lot of it dates back to him being like a Two Rivers, like, imagine he comes from an Amish, like, village.
They all did, though.
No, I know, but
they've all adapted way better than Perrin has.
So the idea that he slept around is bothering him because he's all fucking Amish and shit. And everyone believing he slept around is like weighing on him, even though everyone still follows him and does whatever the fuck he says. It's not affecting his ability to lead, but it's like emotionally like hurting him, thinking that anyone at all would ever think that he's not.
That is
Amish.
That's not what I got from this conversation, though. What I got from this conversation was that Fail is doing this to, like, save Perrin face or whatever. And
Fail's doing this to save her.
It's beyond
okay, so
that.
I'm going to push back against all of you. Fail is doing this because she nearly fucked Rowan.
Ooh,
that's why she's doing this.
It's displacing guilt.
Don't fucking kid yourself. Fail is a fucking cunt who nearly fucked Roland, and she's fucking going against Berlin because Berlin is seen as a slut when she's not. Fail is the fucking slut who nearly went there. And now she's trying to fucking save
somebody's
her own
not projecting at
all right, well,
all.
I think Berlin fucks. I think that's hashtag Berlin fucks. But whether or not she's a slut,
he's just saying somebody else's little. Sorry.
Go ahead, Kay. Sorry.
Nothing to do with. No, you're good. You're good. You do.
I
your
never
rant.
thought about that.
You do. Your
No, but I do like that. All right, so she's displacing guilt.
Yeah.
No,
and putting it all on Berlin.
Yes.
But also, I mean, like, we can't discount, like, is Berlin just like fucking with her? Because, like, parents sniff something totally different, but it's still in front of Fail.
When Berlin says he did nothing to dissuade me, she's lying. Perrin did nothing but not dissuade her.
Yeah, so
okay, but what is that little summary that Brandon Sanderson gave us? Because he does spell
well,
it.
I think that's there because he's trying to make the point that Fail is the loser in this phase. Fail's the one trying to save face. That's why he summarizes it that way. It's on purpose.
Did you guys notice? Yeah.
Obtuse.
She's like,
you're right, because it could be interpreted many different. Yeah, it could be interpreted many different ways. I think.
Yeah.
I think you guys are both saying.
So she's like, oh, Berlin's the tactician. I'm gonna let her come up with the solution. But literally, she just uses Fail's suggestions. A, you make an announcement. B, we're friends. Only Berlin was like, oh, I should get another partner. Or was that even Fail? I think Fail said that. So, like, she just basically did everything Fail came up with. Anyways.
I hear you, Liz Jr., and I agree she's not really a slut, but she thinks of herself as one and therefore has to create the story out of it in order to defend her honor.
Thank you, Liz Jr. We moved on so quickly past that. I thank you.
Well, that's a big jump. maybe Fayo had real feelings for him. They hung out a lot.
Did. She had real feelings for him. She wanted to go there. She didn't.
He was super like studly and gentlemanly.
Go ahead, Kay.
Oh no! Because wait a second. What if you hold on.
And way cooler than
They didn't
Perrin.
actually do anything, though, right?
But she certainly thought
They didn't even touch each other. You guys are talking about emotional cheating. Okay.
No. She
that
in her
is
POV,
very
she
different.
thought about it. In her POV, she's like, "Oh, she was considering it." We read her thoughts.
We
considering something though, like, is not doing it. Like, she didn't do anything.
Yes, but because she did not feel guilty
but
about
she
that,
still
though?
carries the guilt that she did.
Of course she does, and that she should, because it was
why
fucked
she
up.
is going against Berlane, and Berlane's manipulating her by lying to her about what Perrin did. They're both using Perrin to leverage each other for power. Right now.
No, why does Berlane understand? Like, does she know that Fael thought this and went through this whole conundrum in her own goddamn brain? I'll remind you.
No, I don't think she
know?
needs to. Though.
No, it
Because
doesn't
these
matter.
people are
But
weird, and
Berlane's
sometimes they can
lying about
infiltrate
Perrin.
that shit. Okay. They just think they're both lying. They both are accusing each other of lying about Karen. So they're manipulating each other. Is that what you're saying?
Manipulating each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she admits it in the info dump.
No, I understand the info dump. It's very clear. And I get that they say, like, manipulative even, but, like, it's... Okay.
So now they're going to be besties,
Just
right?
clarifying.
Well, yeah, this whole plan was stupid in the first place, though. And Berlane points it out. She's like, she says, quote, she's like, if we fight and you somehow manage to kill me, all that would be said is that you discovered your husband's infidelity and became enraged. I failed to see how that would help your position. It would only encourage the rumor. Yeah, she's right. She's right.
She's right. She's 100% right. Yeah.
It says right here, Fael came prepared to manipulate Berlane into thinking she was ready to do something unreasonable. Then let the woman's impressive political acumen attack the situation.
Yeah, no, that's the info dump. Yeah, that's like, thanks, Sanderson. Yeah, no,
thanks,
and then
Anderson,
thanks, Anderson. I was really
I appreciate
confused.
the summer. The too long didn't read.
But, I mean, the TLDR here is important because we see Fael accepting Berlane's lie. Perrin never led Berlane on. Berlane manipulated the situation to make it look like Perrin fucked her. Okay, now she's lying to Fael so that Fael thinks that Perrin was the one who went out of his way to follow Berlane, and they're both lying to one another.
Yes, lying, manipulative. Yes, being little sluts because of it. No.
And let's not forget in book 4,
I'll not accept that.
In book 4, there was a confrontation between Berlane and Fael, and Berlane just fucking like flipped her over and took her knife away from her.
Well, remember, Berlane slept with 3 people in her entire life, and she says here, and there's an ellipsis to make the point.
Ellipsis.
It is ellipsis.
Oh,
rare.
well, now
that
we're
I take
listening.
myself off a prize that I have long desired. That's a lie from Berlane.
Yes.
What? Okay. Why that face?
What?
Why that?
Oh, I was trying to read something, and I probably got squinty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was breathing.
No,
inhaling.
resting.
Sorry,
bitch
I
face.
did have a weird face. I was like,
This is the way.
I do have a type right here. Quote, Fael met Berlane's eyes and allowed herself to feel her.
Nice.
oh my goodness.
Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of dumb. Like, so we all agree.
Well, the
Whatever.
last sentence sums up the chapter so well. This part of the chapter. We shall see then, she said, lowering her cup. What comes of this?
What comes of this?
Wearing her cup?
We shall
Did you
see
say
what
wearing her
comes.
cup?
Lowering her cup.
She wearing a lady cup?
Yeah, she's
You know,
like, oh
we're
yeah,
on a
and
period right now,
Bear
it's
Lane,
not
go get your
pretty.
own boyfriend. She's like, okay, I'll get one, thanks.
It's that time of the month for one of them.
Apparently. Cups all
Look for
around.
Perrin at least. Perrin's just constantly PMSing.
Oh yeah.
Perrin is always on his period, let's be clear. I mean,
let's
when
be
is he
clear.
not bitching about something? Wow.
Oh man, when our dog would get on their period, remember Squeaker?
I
She
feel
would
like
just
I
rub
just-
her butt on the concrete.
That's not a period, Ryan. That's
Oh.
called heat. That's something different.
Right? What is that? Oh, what's the difference between heat?
That's when she's ovulating.
Yeah, what's there?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, it's still I don't
Wants to
understand.
get
but
pregnant and versus cannot get pregnant.
Bingo.
Bam!
Oh, Josh passed his eval,
Martha, may I?
and he
Evil.
got his shirt. He got the shirt for passing his eval.
You guys like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Okay, just kidding.
Everything else is ooh, nice.
Anything else in chapter 18?
Hit that like button like Leanne smashing a skull.
Yep.
I love how they put
Like,
that scene out of
spin.
focus, like just as
Oh,
it
wait.
smashed too.
Someone has to start over.
Wait, no. I think
Josh.
Josh actually loves the first scene in Wheel of Time, and this is his favorite scene of all of Wheel of Time.
No, it was
So gratuitous.
like at least go there
head
if you're gonna
smashing.
fucking pretend to go there.
I know,
Jesus.
it was right. It was like a little halfway. What do you think of that person getting cut in half? That was really cool. That was way cool.
Okay. I did not know they could use the one power in that way.
But did you know they could make a headdress like Leandrin's feathers in the third episode? What?
I
Isn't that
have
the
not
third
watched
or
episode
second?
No, he hasn't watched it. Yeah, no.
He's
He
amazing.
refuses, honey.
You know what? Josh, get over yourself
I know.
and watch it because everyone wants to talk about it and they want to hear your opinions.
Maybe
'cause
we
your
can
opinions are
take
fucking
a
they
poll.
really-
We'll take
They
a poll.
really
Oh
don't
my
want to hear my
God.
opinion. We've
Let
proved
me
this point.
Let me stroke the ego for 2 fucking seconds, people.
Don't do that.
All right, we're gonna do a poll. See, do you want Josh to watch episode 2
Is he over here or is he over here?
over there?
Here?
Other way.
Okay. It's okay, Joshy Pie. We love you so
It's
much.
okay.
And your
Yes.
opinions are so valuable, and
Yes.
everybody wants to hear what you think about all 3 and almost 4 episodes of season 3 of Wheel of Time. So please.
When's episode 4 come out tonight?
Tonight at midnight at
Yeah.
3 a.m. your time, so you can watch the,
And if
the
you
2
were on
episodes.
live stream
catch
with
up.
everybody on Discord and could be there at fucking midnight, do you know what a rock star you would be? Talk about, good
Talk about
things for Joshy Pie.
Yeah.
For one, I have to care.
Are you going to the cons? Are you going to the cons this year?
One of them, as always.
Oh, and you're not going to tell us which one? Are you just rolling the
I've only ever
die
been to
and
one.
leaving them lay as they
Sorry, Dan. I didn't mean
may?
to shove that in your face.
That's okay.
You blinded brother.
Damn
Dan.
right.
I've only
Fun.
ever been to Jordan Con, K.
We're having fun.
What?
I've only ever been
No?
to Jordan Con.
Oh, okay, are you going then this year?
Hmm?
Yeah. Did you hear that, people? Josh is going to Jordan Con, and if he
I haven't missed
watches
one yet.
all 3, 4, 5, 6, oh my gosh, the whole season will be out by then.
Yep.
You could give everybody your rock star opinions.
We won't be done with the books, though,
Patterson.
unfortunately.
We got to send you with like a little backpack full of t-shirts, and you could just get
And like
everybody in.
And
in
and a gun.
in
And
Josh
Those
just
Fox.
shoot
jumpers
people.
from a basketball game.
Yeah. Just have one of those huge ass guns, but shoot people
Do it-
in like
yeah,
close
that's
range.
better.
Just like make.
But do it really like, yeah, do it assassin style. And it won't really be helpful unless you do and you film it, because nothing happens unless you film it. You know that, right? Right? So film it and use the gun for sure. Close up range.
Look at this. Okay.
I like it. Thank you, String Flame. You get me.
All right, sorry, Dan. Go on.
No, we're good.
Shoot t-shirts at everyone.
Let's jump to chapter 19. No, 19.
Dan's going to join Con.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Dan's
Not
doing
in a kilt.
Dan's going to be doing watching
In a kilt? Not in a kilt. In a
No,
kilt.
I'll bring a kilt. Shit, yeah.
We're doing
You want to borrow some of my shorts, though?
of bloomers?
No.
No.
Bloomers!
No. Dan's going to take out. Dan's always take out. Right now he's take out.
I'm always take out.
D out.
The way we roll.
Dan's
D-O.
wearing a kilt every
Double O.
show.
Out.
Dick out. And he has a side hustle where he's just like upskirt camera.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's called side dick.
Side dick, yeah.
It's called side eye.
Wait, is
okay?
it tavern? Wait,
it's called a
Sunday?
wink and a whistle.
Yeah.
All right.
Tavern talk is side dick. Leafcast is full frontal.
Yeah, and my OnlyFans, I diddle while on Zoom.
Who am I?
You diddle?
I diddle.
P-diddle.
I wank it.
You give a wee diddle?
I tug.
A wee diddle of the pea diddle.
We diddle of the P-diddle.
I tug my pud. Right. My pud.
And you produce massive loads? I read your bio. You're all about the massive.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, I broke Dan.
Oh. But honestly, if you want to see live puppet head,
What? I'm blowing massive loads, all right?
Come on, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
why? And we wonder why they don't want us in Prague.
No.
I know.
Sorry.
We need a life.
Sore subject? Too
Prague's
soon?
not ready
Sorry.
for us.
They're not. They have to get their mat way more evolved. He did make a really sweet cock and balls reference, which I was super proud of.
Oh wait,
So,
kid, that was
gosh,
watch
watch the shit.
Rafe, hi. Brother Dan from The Way the Leaf. Listen, can you have more massive loads?
Can you make more massive loads on your show, please?
Can you have people just blowing massive loads?
I just spit on myself. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. You would not even
dumb.
believe the viewership, Mr. Judkins, if you would just do it. Leaf say your shit would blow up.
Mr. Rafe, Brother Dan from The Way the Leaf again. Listen, are you planning on showing full frontal pud?
Who's Pud?
Your pud.
I don't know.
you're
What's
pulling
a
the pud.
photo with you? I don't. What?
Oh.
There's no joke in there.
Oh, it's an Age of Legends term for dick.
Okay.
It's pud, yeah.
Oh, good. That's nice to reference stuff we all know.
Right. When Little Miss Muffet, when she's eating her porridge or pud and whey.
Her own Muffet?
She's muffining.
Muffiting the Muffet?
She's muffining.
Dude, Josh, look at this.
We're
Look at this comment.
in chapter 19.
Well, I did just find a new Tai Shar.
Yes.
Matt tugged, rubbed his face, looking in the mirror.
Oh shit. Okay,
And
so
this is Josh describing his morning routine, everybody. Thank you.
no. So Matt likes to tug it and rub his face.
He rubbed.
I thought he'd be more like his own nipples guy, but
No, he rubbed
But he's just
while
like, oh.
his face was looking.
Okay,
in the
fine.
mirror.
Matt
All right.
tugged on a sturdy arrow. He'd nicked
There you go.
himself and had forgotten how to take care of himself.
Brother Dan, tug it and rub your face
He did not need a
at the
manservant
same time.
for what he could manage to do on his own.
It's so soft.
I mean,
He's so
he did
smooth.
not make. He
Look at
did
your
not
forehead
need a
evening
manservant
out.
to do what he could manage on his own. Is definitely a fucking Taishar.
No, I love it. I love it. Also, I think Dan should act
my
out every
God.
Taishar we ever get from now on.
Honestly, that's good prompt. That's good. That's good. Oh my god, that's
Jesus.
so funny. Ow.
Matt
All right,
rested
yeah.
Ashton
We-
Dari
guys.
on his shoulder while he grabbed his pack.
Okay, how about this,
Yes.
buddy?
Uh,
Milky white skin yanked his blade free, still screaming.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
all
that
right,
happened.
take this, buddy. Quote: a bad sausage. End quote.
They're
Quote.
saying, "Oh my god, please act out each Taishar." They
Quote.
want it.
Tom Mount is mounted at the front.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right.
front. Yeah. There he is.
Yeah.
There he
So
is.
shit.
There he is. There
Oh,
he is.
POV, Dan.
POV.
POV.
So Matt is walking to the town. He's staying in the city from now on. Ulver runs out. He's all, "Hey Matt, where the fuck you going, Matt? You bastard!" And Matt's like, "Whoa, what's the language, buddy?" He's all, "We got to put up with a fucking plan. You shit."
Yeah, fucking dirty
you
fucking
douchebag.
scumbag.
Hey Matt, what's a douchebag? He's like, because Alvar overheard the plan that they're going to the Tower of Genji. He's like, "Yeah, we gotta play these fucking snakes and foxes." Alvar just has a dirty mouth now. He says fucking a lot. He tells him to stop, but he's like,
Okay.
No. Go ahead.
Soldiers would have Ulver corrupted by the time he was 12.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's a
Oh no, he didn't.
that's a sad Taishar.
That's a sad
Oh no!
Right.
Okay, how about this one? In a blessed moment, he noticed balls of fire.
Let's go.
Right?
I'll stop by
Oh.
your inn sometime tomorrow and we can play a game then.
What? So many. So many.
We see Tom Maryland. Tom Maryland. Wait, the Gleeman Tom Maryland? The hell with that? We got the court bard Tom Maryland. Tom Maryland's like dressed like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm picturing him looking like a gunslinger or something.
Like a gunslinger.
Like wearing an
Wait,
old
what does that
timey
mean?
tuxedo. Yeah, no,
Old-timey
with like
tuxedo.
he's wearing a bolo tie. His mustache is all trimmed and oiled. He's like his hair
And
is
it's
slicked
burgundy.
back. He's like, "Ma'am, how you doing, ma'am?" He's got like
Burgundy.
a vest on and shit. He's got a tie. He's got his best knives.
And just a fucking huge jeans bulge.
He's got
'Cause
a
he's
big old
stuffed
belt
it.
buckle. His
He's
buttons
looking
were
at the
gleaming
bulge.
gold. His mustaches had been trimmed. Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
black,
who is he getting ready to?
he had a black cloak. He's like, if I was gonna make an appearance in Camelin, I should look the part. And Matt's like, "Yeah, my coat doesn't even have a lace. What the hell? Too bad Lupin's dead. Lupin would have lace on me. I don't have lace. Fuck, I need a Lupin.
All right, what do you think about
You need the Lupin lady.
I need a Lupin lady."
You need a
like
Lupin lady.
Matt's relationship to Lace is definitely evolving.
Oh, why is that?
It's like,
He went out and bought a new coat after this.
Like
which
I
was
used to
weird
like.
for
Okay,
that.
so when I grew up, when I was a wee puppet, I wore whitey tighties, and then
Little baby
and occasional underoos, which are just whitey tighties with color. Then I moved to boxers, and I was like, only boxers. Fuck, I could never wear a whitey tighty again. But then
It was why was it constrictive?
and I was like,
Okay,
man, these
okay.
boxer briefs, man. Fuck
Try,
that.
just wear a kilt.
I was like, fuck that. Fuck boxer briefs. Now I'm only boxer briefs.
Deadpan.
Just wear a kilt. No, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. Then
Just
problem
wear a
solved.
kilt.
Problem solved.
No panties necessary.
Well,
Apparently.
yeah, I used to be like eat the rich. Now I'm like,
Tax the rich.
I need to
Okay.
turn my sprinklers on so
Boxer
my lawn
briefs
looks
are the
good.
way. You fucking kidding me? This is a t-shirt, people.
Boxer briefs are the
Boxer
way.
briefs. Okay, yeah. And like,
Amazing.
like when Bill Clinton was asked, like, boxers or briefs, someone in the audience was like, wait, boxer briefs?
So, what?
Boxer? What? Who? No? And they ran out, made millions.
I thought it was because before there was Mike Tyson, everyone either just had boxers or tighty whities. But then Mike Tyson was beating everyone in the first round, like in 22 seconds, 25 seconds, 28 seconds, and they're like, "Wow, it's hard to like even. It's so quick. It's like this boxer brief. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, I hear that.
Wait a minute.
Are boxer briefs the spork of underwear?
Spork.
Boxer briefs might be the like the camping plate.
What?
So like like you camping plate, you have like it's segmented out so that you could like put your beans and not have it spill over. Like it has like it's like it's a plate that has like sections.
I think only kind
I
of like
do
upper
prefer
middle
a plate
class
with sections.
Northern American. Yeah,
When you're
I'm
A camping plate. No, people know what I'm talking about.
camping plate. All
But
right.
why is it a camping? Why is that for camping? That's a weird thing.
First off, I am pro underwear. Like you don't want a lot of that stuff to just naturally happening down there. Just be like on your clothes. Like underwear, like is important. Like
Maybe we don't brother Dan shame straight on the show
Brother
because
Dan,
Yeah,
kidding.
man.
His beautiful little
Brother
kilt.
Dan, they're just natural things that happen down there that you just want to like a nice barrier.
Yeah,
a nice-
no, Ryan. When I go to the bathroom and I only pee, I never wash my hands out of principle because my dick is so clean.
Principle. Because he washes his dick before he pees, obviously.
And I also lick the toilet flush.
And he never does anal.
Hardly.
This has gotten bizarre. Can we move on?
So it's just clean as a whistle.
I don't know what he's talking
Neither one of you have little puppet penises anyways. So what are you talking about? You
about. How
little
dare
smooth
you, dude? My puppet penis is so
smooth.
It's so
impressive.
proportional.
It's so
It's just
so
legs.
impressive.
Perfectly
It's
proportional.
that.
If you're not seeing it,
You
it's
unbutton
because
your
you're not a
leg
good person.
yet?
Only good people can see it. And
Maybe I unbutton my legs every night. Nobody cares. It's not a figment of your imagination felt penis. It's just a non-existent.
By the way, I'm not detachable. Ryan's detachable. I'm not.
Oh, he's very detachable.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can whip those legs across
detachable
the room like this girl. What?
Yeah.
Gross.
She's
Gross.
flexible, right?
I hate her. It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Martha, cover
No.
your ears.
Martha.
Martha May.
Martha
And
May.
then you call Martha,
Martha
May.
May I? Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like everything she does now, she has to
Obviously.
go ask fucking Martha. I'm like, what's happening?
She's
I'm
got
like,
the
are we-
toes of
do
an
you
angel. Why
I was
wouldn't
like, honey,
didn't
do you
you
want-
ask her?
All
Jeez. Look at those feet.
right, those are great feet.
Does Martha like Ryan, or is Martha kind of starting to not like Ryan so much?
She's indifferent
Oh,
so far. She's not really scooching his way.
She's clearly
One
getting her
could
needs
say
met
that.
without me.
No, her legs are always in the air, so she's good. Yeah.
Ryan is Martha good? Is Martha good?
Is my yeah. Oh,
Is she flexible?
all right,
Very flexible.
Dad,
Josh knows.
the best. Once you go Martha, you never.
Turn back.
Remember where the fuck is Josh?
Dan, what Martha? Once you go Martha, you never.
Yeah, you'll want some to Martha. So,
Never
No.
go, man.
All right, so Matt is like walking to the town. He's there's at least 10,000 mercenaries in the area. There's some skirmishes. Mercenaries they sell swords. Mercenaries they're all dirtbags. They all get in fights. And Matt's like, this is kind of a shitty.
Yeah, what is this,
Situation.
Ireland?
I get what is this, Ireland? Exactly.
What is it, the entire country of Ireland?
Oh no.
And what are you, a scrappy team of 11 individuals against the entire country?
No.
Shit, no one knows what you're saying.
What?
Thank you, though.
You
for
knew
that.
what I was saying.
Nope.
He gets to the palace, and Charles Guybone, Guybone,
dribbled down across milky white skin.
he takes her.
Popped out at me.
But he's like, so there's some rumors about Matt. One of them is that he was hanging from a tree for 9 days. Matt's like, didn't happen. He's like, there's another one that you never lose at dice or at love, and that your spear never misses its target. He's like, well, the last two are fake. But yeah, I'm pretty good at dice. What do you know?
Yeah.
They say you slew one of the Forsaken. He's like, nope. They said, did you really win the Dragon Reborn the loyalty of the Aiel? He's like, well, I mean, I killed Couladin, but no, I didn't win him shit. They're like, there's a rumor that you stepped into Death's domain to challenge him and demand answers to your questions, and that he gave you that spear you hold and foretold to you your own death. And Matt's all, this is hitting a little close to home. I don't like
Oddly
this at
specific. So when you're
This-
reading my journal,
Stepped into Death's domain to challenge him and demand answers to your questions. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. How's the weather here? Is it humid here? I didn't dress for humidity.
Hawk of Dragoons.
Josh, is there any like significance with like 9 days? I know there's like Daughter of the Nine Moons, but like in like numerology or
Is that how long Odin hung from a tree?
Good question.
I don't know. Because I know he killed himself, or he had to die in order to get knowledge.
well, Josh, you're not gonna pass your eval if you don't have the answer to this question. Josh.
There you go.
Okay, let's see. Odin's self-sacrifice. He sacrificed his eye in Miriam's well and threw himself onto his spear in Grigonar as a kind of symbolic ritual suicide. And he hung himself in Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life, for 9 days and 9 nights.
Yeah, fuck you, Dan. Fuck
In
you,
order to
Dan.
gain the knowledge of other worlds and able to understand the runes. Yeah, nice, Dan.
Holy shit, Dan.
It's also, let's see,
This is like a new feeling for me. It's like a
Yeah.
big.
the 9 days
being
of
proud of you is like
Judaism
awesome
are a
feeling.
time of commemoration and spiritual observance. They began in Rosh Chodesh and culminates in the public feast fast day of Tish B'Av.
Yeah, he hung from Vagisil.
Vagisil?
The magic
Uh-huh.
tree. The
The
magic,
magic
tree,
tree?
Of knowledge and itchy.
Idrisil.
No! No! No, no, no! Not let you get away with that.
of knowledge and
My
itchy.
God.
Itching and knowledge.
Biggest knowledge of all. Oh my
All right, I'm gonna lick my finger and score one for Dan on that
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So they go in, and Elaine's sitting there. She looks gorgeous. Matt's like, I would kiss those plump lips if
Seriously,
I wasn't
God
married.
damn it, Matt.
I want to kiss those
one. Women
plump
who are pregnant look fucking amazing. They glow.
We glow.
Uh,
Yeah.
we glow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We glow. They glow. And we just echoed each other. Isn't that beautiful?
And
guys?
everyone who
It
sees you just
It
wants to
is.
fuck you.
We agree on something.
That's good to know. Like, oh my
And-
God, look at that pregnant lady.
Look,
Just-
the only
It's
The-
so
okay.
fuckable.
the first woman I ever hit on as a 20-something was a woman who was pregnant at the restaurant I worked at. I told her she glowed.
Oh.
She was
Yeah.
Oh.
Did it work?
so hot. No, it didn't work.
Beamed.
Did the baby-
He
did the-
beamed from eye to eye, and then she went home to her baby
Did the baby
daddy.
grab your wiener?
Yeah. I heard that's how babies get their soft spots is men just fucking them and bumping their skull with
All
their penises.
right.
You just
All
tell
right.
she needed to be told how beautiful she was. What, Kay? Who are you awing over? Your husband?
Oh, Ryan in his horrifying mouth sometimes.
What?
Sometimes.
You never thought about what the soft spot was
Oh my God. No, I think it's more like a self-destruct button if you get the wrong parents.
from?
Okay.
Not every baby
It's
has
like
it. Think about
just
A what? A
oh
soft
my
spot?
God.
that. Yeah.
Every baby
That's-
has a soft spot, Ryan.
And-
Every
is that true? Is that
baby
true,
does.
Yes.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Every baby does have a
Alright,
soft
well,
spot.
The
All
reason
right.
we have a soft spot is so our skull
It's the
with our
way the
giant brain
crayon.
can fit through the vagina.
It's
Exactly.
fucking
Exactly.
gross.
So the plates have to be able to move so that
God.
it can squeeze
This is a
itself.
man
That's
who
why
teaches
your vaginal child, your vaginally born child looks like an alien when it first comes out. Because it's little plates. are
Ryan,
just
you're an
scooching
embarrassment
around.
for fucking humanity.
Yeah. Well, he's a puppet, so that's a good thing, huh? Right?
It is. Honestly, it is.
Hey, some people believe in like God, and I believe
Blue,
in
the penis.
power of the penis.
You
Degrees of soft
believe
spot.
in nothing.
Hey, if we're having
Your
drinks
hammer
someday, I'll
on.
reenact out what happens.
Oh my God.
I feel like
All
we're
right, Dan,
watching
you ready for this?
Deliverance
You ready?
now,
You
but,
you're stretching your neck out.
Oh yeah.
This is
Stretch
Dan,
it
like,
out. Crack
Dan's
it.
like
Crack
doing-
it good.
He's like, oh,
It's me
Yeah.
saying,
Like, oh,
the lady said she didn't want your drink. Crack. Crack.
But you won't tell the story.
So Matt sees Elaine. Elaine's like, Tom! Oh God! Oh God!
I know. And Tom's like, oh, pregnant brain.
And then
jeez.
she's like, as soon as she was done, she's like, "Gosh, I want ice cream and pickles."
And free
Nothing
healthcare.
wrong with that.
And free healthcare.
Well, she lives in Andor, Ryan. They probably
Nice.
fucking heard that there. She did just say healing is free.
You're right. You're right.
I love when Josh looks
God
up at
damn
you.
it. Yeah.
She apologizes
right
to
up
Matt.
my,
She's
right
like,
up my pants.
right up your
I know,
up
he
your leg.
gazes.
Isn't it me, Ryan?
She says, "Hey, sorry I had you wait so long. You know, it's I'm gonna blame my help. It's freaking master. It says it's embarrassing. One of my stewards lumped you with the mercenary groups. Oh gosh, it's so hard to get good help these days, and ever since COVID, it's like these kids just don't want to help. They want $20 an hour just to stand there on their phone TikToking.
Okay, is it not creepy that Matt keeps wanting to fuck Elaine in this scene?
It's weird.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's weird. No,
She's
Brandon
glowing.
Sanderson cannot like. It's so weird how much he focuses on this with Matt. Like every woman gets sized up on like a fucking bill. Like
Right,
he's inventing
right.
the early Facebook and rating women.
Right. I thought Mormons get turned on by pregnant women, just in general. Like, isn't that why there's so many kids? Because
Josh isn't Mormon.
Like, it's because it's
Josh isn't
not
Mormon, and he just got a boner earlier on just thinking about it.
He's all up. What do you know?
Okay, let me rephrase that. Hot pregnant women are hot.
And
Okay.
That's
I've seen a pregnant
Just saying.
possum, and I thought that shit was fucking hot.
a what?
A pregnant possum?
pregnant possum.
Yeah. Hottest rodent.
Ice cream and pickles is a good band name.
Yeah, we'd all understand, right? Hey guys, we'd all get that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
we'd
band full
all-
of guys is the best for that name, for sure.
Matt's like he notices that she's a little bigger, but he's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything about that.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Oh my God, this
she
was the
put on a
worst.
couple pounds.
But he likes
This
him
was
thick.
the worst
He likes him
internal
thick. We
fucking
know he
dialogue
likes him thick.
ever, though. No, but he's like, but then he was just concerned about how she'd react. Well,
Right.
women get pissed if you do notice something, but they get pissed if you don't notice something.
Damn if you
So-
do, damn if you
You, you
What?
look.
Oh, they're so fickle. I, as a man, I'm just so delicate. I don't even know how to handle such a very complicated thing.
Well, and it is touchy because everyone knows, like, within a monarchy, there is the freshman 15, where you're given milk all the time.
And so is there so many tarts?
You don't have to bring water to your own cistern anymore. You have servants to do it, to give you a fake lake. It's great.
Oh, and so
You
many
get- you
big,
get a little soft.
Run
Dan, just
my
non-stop beignets, right? You feel me?
Beignets, yeah, beignets on demand. You have a button
Yeah,
for
did I say
beignets.
it right? Non-stop beignets.
Bucket of beignets.
Yeah, the bigger the better. I want some big
All right,
beignets.
somebody name their
Big
band
beignets.
Bucket of
No little
Beignets.
niais, big
Okay.
niais.
Is it creepy that Tom offers to buy Matt a new coat after Elaine does?
Oh, he's the big
Wait,
pigeon?
what?
Tom
What?
doesn't
Wait, what
offer.
is the
Matt's
question?
like, you're going to buy me a coat and I'll buy you dinner.
Yeah, he's like, exactly. He's like, I'll feed your face and you buy me the expensive shit. Thank you.
And Tom's like, well, I'll get you a new coat then.
Yeah, because Matt, like, legit made Tom his sugar daddy on this
It's
particular
creepy.
evening.
Well, they do make a deal here. Matt and Elaine make a deal. They're like, and Matt's like, all right, I need all these bell founders. We're going to make these things. Elaine looks over the plan. She's like, these are fucking brilliant. This is great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tyshar,
Yep.
we'd be delighted, Tom said. Wouldn't we, Matt? I suppose, Matt said, if Tomanis can come.
Oh, mayonnaise.
All right. Oh, man.
Tom Mayonnaise.
Oh, my gosh.
Now we know why he's so serious all the time.
Oh, totally.
Fucker can't come.
Oh, mayonnaise.
Ryan,
That
that's
would
actually a
stress
skill. You
anyone
know
out.
that, right?
Say it again?
I said that's actually a skill. You know that, right?
Yes. I wish I could not come
Okay.
ever
good.
again.
Just making sure.
I wish I could not come like you cannot come, Josh.
Hey, what's a boy gonna do?
What's the man gonna do?
Yeah. You and
What's a little
you and
Joshy
Sting
Cow
are in
gonna
a league of
do?
your own.
No, you guys are crazy. I
Oh
don't know.
my
I have
God,
no
Mistress
relation to what
Dobie's
you
in the
guys are talking about.
house.
I love coming.
You
Oh,
know,
Dovey, go back to like
What?
minute 20. I made a really great joke about you.
A really great joke. You're gonna like it.
It was great.
It was great. It was worth
Don't
it.
even. This has been such a good show. Definitely go back and watch it. if you haven't.
So she's looking over the plans. She's like, and Matt's like, yeah. Ludra says that this thing here, this dragon, could shoot an iron ball like a mile. And I have one that's like gonna spread out so like it could hit a bunch of Trollocs. Oh, it's gonna be great. And she's like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I can't wait to own all these. He's like, whoa, bitch. I don't know. Wait, hold on. These are my plans. She's like, yeah, but it's all my stuff. So, possession's 9/10 of the law, Matrim. He's like, all right, fine. You know, he's like, he's like, all right, you get half and I get half. She's like, no. He's like, you get 75% and I get 25%. The deal that they make out is like, all right, the band is now like on a 1-year contract with Andor. They're not like super commissioned, like they're not like owned by him, but they're like on a contract. And if they break the contract, he has to give like 1 month notice. He has to give 30 days notice.
Yeah. Or his evicted med in 3 months.
No one can use the dragons except for the band. So it's the band's, but it's Elaine. So she's like, if you leave, I keep the dragons. He's like, all right. She's like, I keep 4 out of 5. He said, you keep 3 out of 4, but, and he whips out his necklace. He's like, you see this thing that you've been pestering me about like for years? I'll let you have it for a day. Turns out she's going to have it 3 days. She's hoping to make copies of it.
All right.
Like,
to that I say,
there is a dangerous creature that its only known weakness is the foxhead medallion.
Yeah,
This
in the
dangerous
city.
creature, this deadly dangerous creature is actively hunting Matt.
yeah,
And
he
Matt
just slept
gave
under a
up.
fucking barrel. He just slept under
Actively
a
humming, Matt?
Hunting.
Actively
Oh.
humming. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah,
humming.
yeah, and he's hungry
I'm
like a
stuffed
wolf.
up.
No, yeah,
Hungry
Matt
man
slept under a
for
fucking
wolf.
whatever, like in the dirt, just to avoid this. He's like, here, take my only defense against this super being. Fun.
Oh, good night, Matt Stagger. We love you.
No, Matt.
He's nappy. He's taking a swift little nap. He's visiting Telhanrod and then going straight into the show. He wants to see the show at midnight, which is not midnight.
All right, yeah.
Probably
All
his
right.
time.
Well,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
so
Sorry.
hey,
Sleep
Josh,
well and
I have
make
a
it a
I have a
couple.
Taishar, but it's a little different than yours, but it uses the same. All right, quote:
Perfect.
if Talmanis can come, he'll rip my throat out.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Okay, but I have one that's just straight up tear my throat out
Yeah.
if I don't at least let him meet you.
Jesus Christ.
Also, few men use it wisely. Obviously.
Again.
Toby
Don't look
gets
at me.
that one.
I
What?
saw that.
I'm talking to Toby.
Jesus.
She
Quote:
gets me.
at least let him meet.
How many different ways can we slice a sentence?
But
I swear.
Yeah. Impressive.
Thank you.
We want it anyway, Matt said. We demand it.
Yes. Okay. The we is like
you're
the worst
welcome.
part of that.
So he asks about Varen. Hasn't seen Varen. No Varen sign. He's like, rats. Elaine whips out a little scroll and gives it to Tom. that pretty much says, "Oh yeah, this names you as my court bard." I guess she already had it written up. She just whipped it out.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird?
It's a little weird.
She knew he was there.
Yeah.
Look, Elaine likes a sugar daddy.
Did she know he was there? She seemed to have a genuine
because when
reaction
Matt
to
wrote
Tom.
him, he said that Tom is alive.
Okay. String flame, you poor man. Proud of you, String.
Yeah. It's
Doing
the
the
big
right
night. Episode 4 is going to be epic.
Patrick, you
Right?
let's
Who
go.
doesn't like a sugar daddy? That's the truth.
True,
That's
daddy.
the truth.
True.
Elaine's like, "Hey, you guys want to eat dinner with me? It's a big honor to eat with the queen. You know, I am so powerful." They're like, "Yeah, we'll do that."
Very well, she said. I want the bard.
Yeah.
I want the
Oh,
bard.
goodness.
Everybody wants the bard.
We want the bard.
The bard.
Bard.
Can't
Gotta have that bard.
Bard.
Ow. Ooh, 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 ow.
Chris, we got to update this. Let's do that.
Yeah,
week.
we really do. I'm not sure why I
Let's see.
allowed my hair to be photographed that way.
There's one more. Your hair looks beautiful tonight, Kay.
Yeah, you look great.
Doesn't it?
Thank you.
Um,
Oh,
You
thanks,
look. Are
guys.
you pregnant? You're glowing.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. You know, you'd gained a few pounds. I didn't know if you wanted to hear that or not. I don't know. I'm done.
Man,
You're
look, there are some topics in this.
uncomfortable telling me anything like that. Oh my
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I've never been more proud of you, Dad.
You look a little rounder today, Kay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Being pregnant?
Is it a full moon or is that your face?
Wow.
Little cunt. Wow.
No, you look great. No, you
my
honestly,
face.
you look so good. You look so good.
Um,
Come on, Kay. I was kidding.
I know. I got you.
so,
That little
Elaine,
asshole.
Elaine might figure a way to touch him. He found himself relieved.
Well, as he should, right? I mean, she is
Nice.
royalty.
I mean, show Elaine is.
Oh, yeah,
She
you
is
you
gorgeous.
Elaine.
Right? Keep watching just for that reason, John.
Well, and when
Yeah,
she has
gets
twins,
more.
so she's
I'll
glowing.
bet she gets
for
hotter
2.
as the show
Only
goes
hotter?
on. Hotter
I'm
Elaine
watching.
as the show
I'm
goes
watching
on.
episode
So
3
just
then.
keep watching. Yes. Yeah. Win.
I know. Episode 3, she has the full frontal.
You're welcome, Amazon. You got another viewer. This asshole.
This
He likes the
fucking
second episode.
This asshole.
this guy.
All right, Josh, you hear that the actress who's going to play Elaine just ordered a Tesla. Is she still attractive?
What?
All right, never mind.
I think she probably owns Tesla stock.
She had one of her ex-lovers is dude from Facebook. I
Zuckerberg?
won't say his name. I was not trying to say it. You know.
Cuckberg?
Yeah, rhymes with Schmuckerberg. Schmuckerberg.
Schmuckerberg? And Rojogan.
If Elaine's past BF, Josh, was Schmuckerberg or something that rhymed with it, would that
Would she still be hot?
an acceptable hotness level still?
God, that's kind
Just
of
wondering.
disgusting.
Just wondering for a friend. For a friend.
I don't know.
What if she dated someone who played in Sepultura?
I mean,
That's
honestly, I don't
exactly-
really care who your previous partners were. It's okay.
Ooh.
Sepultura.
What if she,
Sepultura.
What
if
about
she was-
current? What if
Yep.
she's
They're
like, we
amazing.
gotta bring Schmucker Kirk into Snuggerkurg into our situation.
All right, Josh. What if she was trending on MySpace?
I'm
Well,
so
everybody-
invested as a
Yeah.
millennial.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no. I mean, what if she's the only one who Tom actually followed back on MySpace?
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Nice.
that white T-shirt wearing motherfucker.
He was a real guy.
I know.
Yeah, he followed you, and me too. I'm
know.
special, obviously.
So Matt does not have his medallion. Do you think that he is going to regret this decision, guys?
Yes.
Why wouldn't he? That's an idiotic decision in the first place.
Yeah, right.
Wow, now I can really talk. This is excellent happenings here, guys.
Like,
But
do you
thank
think
you.
like Matt?
very much.
Okay, so do you think Matt's Tavernus, if he just kind of leaned into it, he could have just gotten out of there without doing all that?
The dice are rattling, still currently rattling in his head, we should remember.
Oh,
That nothing he did helped that.
I forgot that. They're always rattling those.
Josh,
Yeah.
right? Though I
Right.
feel like we could pick something up from these puppets here, like a
Blue balls.
You trying to pick up
sexually
a puppet?
transmitted
Little
disease,
mama?
or
Little mama?
maybe a
Doing my crip walk.
super
A crypto.
clue about dice
All right.
rattling.
If they have not announced it, but like who would you want to play Berlane, Josh, in the show?
Oh, remember, she's Berlin.
Fan cast.
I don't know actresses' names.
Okay,
You could be
then
like,
what
"Look,
have you
I want
seen
that
her
one
in
bitch in that
before
one movie."
other than xxx.porn.hub?
.hub? Go on.
dot hubba hubba
xx.porn.
Super hubba dot I love a hubba party
Dot I
dot
love
com.
a party.
That's
Everyone getting that?
//stepdad.
/ I'm your daddy.com.
All right, Chris,
What
Oh
was
my
she
God,
in,
Kate.
Josh?
All right,
Okay.
Was she in Pamela Anderson's documentary? Maybe?
I'm going back to my
No?
teenage years. Mila Jovovich.
Mila
Oh,
Jovovich.
she's very hot. She's very hot.
but like,
She's super fucking
but-
hot.
but
Okay.
like,
She
flat,
is
like
super fucking hot. There's a period at the end of that sentence. There's nothing after that. Honestly, you cannot shit on
You
that
can't stop
woman
Mila Jovovich.
and not feel bad about yourself. She's
Even at
amazing.
55, she's hot as fuck.
all right.
Is she
Case,
55?
who would you-
Okay, she paid me $400
Is
to
she
shit on her.
55?
I think so.
Well, you, I think, got a really good bargain. People pay way more to shit on her face than 400.
Right.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
get to
sure.
shit on her face.
No,
It was-
I'm sure
it
they
was
do
like-
not, because she's a respectable human being. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
she's absolutely 50 this year, yeah.
Doesn't she have like a huge bosom
know.
though, Berlane? Doesn't she supposed to be like buxom?
Okay, yeah, Mila Jovovich has a small bosom, that's true.
Like
Yeah,
the
this is a
opposite
small
thing.
titted person, which is
It's all
hey,
good.
those are my
She's
peeps.
she's a
Small
Kardashian.
titty committee.
She's Kim Kardashian.
Hey,
Kim
she's not.
Kardashian is
No,
Berlane.
she's
Okay.
Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian is no.
That works.
Megan Fox.
Someone's saying Adrian.
Better.
Arjona.
But now
I
with
think I
the
know
new
who that
face stuff, the new face stuffing, you know,
Who knows all that.
No, we don't want that. And
that's
like,
weird. It's getting weird. So, like, you know, everybody's
no
got that
one
shit.
in this show has that.
There's
yet.
fillers and then there's fillists.
Okay, how about
Phyllis
Scarlett
Diller?
Johansson?
Yes, love
right.
that because she can also act, and she's bosomy. And
Gorgeous.
She's a bosom. All right.
I'm
I
only
love-
saying
I love
for
50-year-olds
for
talking
Berlin
about actors.
typecasting.
Yeah.
No.
We're like, how about Jennifer Aniston? She's a hottie.
She is?
Yeah, she's also like my age, and I couldn't pay. I like we can't do that. That's not a Barrelane age. So sorry.
Right, even like Kim Kardashian is too old now.
Wow, Dan, you just cut me. You
I
just
don't
cut me.
think
Cut
you
me,
should.
Mick.
I'll wet you. I'll wet you, bro.
I thought I just got a good 5-minute segment, and you just undercut it. Be like, oh, look at us men talking about women. Blah blah.
Yeah, it's
blah,
pretty
blah.
gross, right?
Made
You're
me
right.
feel like an asshole.
Yeah,
Made me feel like
well,
a fucking.
Josh is like,
Zuckerberg.
yeah, it's good stuff. I'm just gonna wipe.
It's pretty gross.
Oh yeah.
Josh is still thinking, what is her name? I can't remember her name. Begins with an R.
I love you, Josh.
God damn you, Beth.
Emily Rajiski.
Oh my god, you guys are so silly.
Was she in that video?
So Tom, in his request to get,
It's all good.
he was, yeah, she was in that one video. Yeah, I know what you mean.
The fucking, I'm
That
happy,
video.
not happy, not happy.
So Tom in that letter got a pardon. He got a blanket pardon, the Joe Biden auto pen pardon.
Yeah, you got the Hunter Thompson,
Classic.
the Hunter Biden.
Nice.
the auto pen. You've heard the auto pen, right?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the auto pen is an actual machine that you put a pen in and put the paper in, and the pen mechanically like moves and does
I thought
a fake signature.
Okay. Did they have that in Harry Potter?
They have it in
Called a wand, Ryan. That's a
they have
wand.
Febrils in Sanderson stuff, right? Kent Sanderson, don't they have things that write what you just say?
Yeah,
Harry Potter did have that too. What's her name?
That's also
for
called ChatGPT.
the like the TMZ of the Wizarding World, she had a feather that would just like transcribe stuff
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
for the scribbler. Was it maybe the scribbler?
Okay,
Wow,
Sydney
we have
Sweeney.
gone way off fucking
The
course.
Scriddler.
Sydney Sweeney as Berlane works for me.
I've heard her name. I don't think I know who that person is. Pete Rose for Barrelane, I see. Yeah. Oh wait.
He wrote
no.
from him.
No. No. So it turns out that they're building. They are gonna start building those things. They want one done right away to make sure they work. He's losing his necklace. They're getting steaks at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
All right, brother Dan. Let's say hello to. I want to say Brooklyn Girl 167.
Brooklyn
167.
167 because there was 166 Brooklyn girls that got that first.
Yeah. It's like yeah, like when you get to Brooklyn Girl 167, you have to wonder what happened to all 166 before her, because she might just have like gone through them all.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Mad
like
Max.
I respect that commitment. She's like, Brooklyn Girl, I'm sorry, that's taken. Brooklyn Girl 1, I'm sorry, that's taken. 4 hours later, Brooklyn
Yeah.
Girl 145, I'm sorry, that's taken.
Yeah.
2 hours later,
Yeah.
167. Ding! Yay!
Oh,
It
yeah.
worked!
Favorite number is 67.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
You're right. That's an L and not a 1. All right. See,
No,
Just
here
purpose.
it is. I'm trusting my brother here. I apologize, Brooklyn Girl 67.
seriously, just fuck you, Dan.
Fuck me.
Well,
Okay.
no, fuck you, Dan. Like, I'm
What?
trusting my brother. You could have.
Here I was trusting my brother.
What?
Like I was Fael trusting Perrin.
You could
My
see that
God.
there's an L there too. I thought it was a 1. You knew it was an
Yeah,
L. You just let me
67,
go
guys.
on.
Oh yeah,
it's
no,
a-
that's clearly an L. Now that I lean in,
You're
yeah.
fucking gonna cat swing me.
I'm just gonna lean
You
in.
cast
All
me
right.
all
No,
day,
I
you're
was
just-
trying to. My eyes are bad. I was leaning close. Oh yeah, it's Brooklyn Girl
I'm
67.
I'm so pissed.
Yeah, I know, Ryan. I know.
All right. Well,
Hey, the
welcome.
last time we played soccer, we beat someone.
we did. Oh, we were on a losing streak.
Oh, he's trying to cheer you up. Now, look at that. That's called Barrelane File manipulation at its
That
finest
is.
right
That's some
there.
Barrel Lane shit right there.
Oh,
Ryan.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
see,
all right. Well,
be-
fine, I'll
Ryan,
show you some
Ryan,
Barrel
are
Lane.
those new pants? Because they're really hugging your butt.
didn't we just super win something together?
All right, no, here's some. This
All
is
right.
me barrelating it.
Oh no!
The
Oh, we're
Freudian
seeing-
brother sexuality is creeping me out.
Auga.
Look at this.
Auga.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Low cut this.
Boobs.
I'm so low cut.
Ooh. Oh no! I can't concentrate.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
I hope everybody's listening to this in their car on the way to work in the
Bosoms.
morning.
If you want it,
And they just have to be
here
like,
it is. Come and
I
get it.
oh my
But you better worry.
They took over.
'cause
Yeah,
it's
no, I
just-
want them to be like,
Back to the
what?
barf at the beginning of the episode. You know.
That is.
Yeah, they're
the
gonna be
end
like,
of the
we have to
chapter.
see everything now. We gotta replay.
Matt's bringing for dinner.
Repeat.
They're going to Ruth's Chris. They're getting some nice. They're getting.
stop
He's
it.
gonna. I think Tom's gonna get the big tomahawk steak, the 20-ouncer.
He's not.
He's gonna. It's like at least $145. Plus, they're getting a bottle of wine. I mean, Matt is not getting off cheap here. That coat better be a nice coat.
I mean, he says, I'll pay for dinner. And Matt knew somehow he would.
Yeah. Or maybe
All right.
they're going
Yeah,
to
because you gotta
sushi.
roll some
Is
dice.
that a fun cliffhanger? Is that like fun to be like, ooh? Is
Somehow.
that like,
If
is
he
actually
wasn't
pay
so
with money,
good at
or
like,
is he gonna pay
it-
with his life?
really,
Okay,
no.
what did Tom do to require a pardon?
Dan, don't do it. Dan, brother Dan, right now, stop! Don't do it, brother Dan.
Not funny.
Brother Dan.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no!
All right,
Oh my god.
you gotta change the
I think
music for your big scene. Oh,
Change to happy music, quick!
did I save you?
You saved my life. So did your
Yes,
wife.
yes.
I was filled with thanks and strife.
All right.
Who
Here's number-
did Tom kill?
Who
The
hasn't
king.
Tom killed is the question.
The king of Carhian?
Who did Tom kill?
It says there's a pardon written in here too for any and all crimes known and unknown I may have committed in Andor or Kyrian.
Seriously, that is
killed-
the Hunter Biden.
Tom
Holy
killed
shit.
his lover. What was her name?
Dana?
Dana. He killed the young king, right? Of Carhian. As part of the Game of Houses, right?
Mm-hmm. And that started the riots there, the Civil
Right.
War.
Yep, the Civil War. Who else did he kill?
He was chased out of Andor, but we don't know if there was any deaths there or if it was just lover spurned.
Oh,
But he-
right. Morgase prosecuted Tom with crimes, right?
He was
So is
going to be
So
lose
is
his head.
she pardoning Tom for crimes her mother claimed he committed?
He says, "How did she know?" and gets interrupted. Or it says, "I wonder who told her." Told her what? Nothing, Matt. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What is? So are they sharing something? Like Elaine has information on Tom. Tom now has a blanket pardon. He could just turn his laptop in wherever he wants.
Yeah. He could just. Wow, yeah, he just got like the Trump Supreme Court immunity.
Right.
Kill someone on Fifth Avenue and no one cares.
Anything you may have done, are currently doing, or will do in the future, you're good. Well, it's not that, but
Did
it's-
Tom kill someone back in Morgase? Wait. Didn't Tom kill like Moiraine's cousin or some shit?
He made him damn it dead.
Damn it, dead.
No.
Yes.
Oh shit! I lost
Yes.
my piglet.
Ryan, button your shirt, you hussy.
No.
Right?
No.
That's getting very slutty.
It's
You
a
Berlin.
little bit.
Capital 5. Slutty.
Be demure and
I'm in my
mindful.
David Bowie phase. Shut it.
Mindful and demure, Ryan.
Need more glitter then if you're gonna commit to the bit.
Baby steps. Baby
Don't
steps.
just button down your shirt and call yourself Bowie. Okay.
Yeah, hey, you better get 2 different color eyeballs if you're gonna call yourself Bowie, buddy.
Yeah, and 2 different colored glitter platform.
You need all kinds of stardust.
Obviously. Yeah.
No, it's just Bowie Stardust.
Yeah, Mr. Stovey will glitter all the bit. All the
Toby,
bits
you're
in the
so
hooves.
funny.
Is there edible glitter?
There is,
That's
yeah.
also a
There's
question
powder.
for-
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, how
Brother
do you
Dan
know,
knows
Dan?
somehow. Yeah, you gobble that shit up on weekends, huh? Yum, yum.
Yeah. Brought some to Puerto Rico. Comes with
Throw it
like
in
a
your
little
yogurt.
feather duster.
Brother Dan did
Makes
some
your
serious.
shit come out like a little poof ball of
Brother
fairy
Dan
dust.
is into some serious eyes wide shut. Fucking
Oh
shit.
yeah. I wore a mask of an ibex, Ryan.
Like
He doesn't
yeah.
like to think about women's shit.
Edible glitter
Fine.
made of caviar.
You are the horns of an ibex, actually, Dan.
Yeah. There's the horns and just the eye cover. People could totally see my mouth, but I just covered like from here and then ibex horns. Eyes wide shut shit. Or
Okay.
no, I looked like one of the guys from Squid Games. Remember Squid Games? Like the investors? They
Do
wore,
we
like, lion masks
remember
and shit?
Squid Games? We're all still traumatized from that show, Dan. What? What do you want to talk about? My mind just went blank, and all I could see is people getting shot in the head for no reason.
And yeah, trying to cut cookies with a pan.
Honestly.
I'm loving Breaker tonight.
Breaker's on fire.
Bonus
Oh
points to
no.
Breaker.
Little microplastic here, but I like one right now.
Anything else? Anything else in these chapters?
So much, I'm sure, that we did not.
I mean, there is. So the band is
I
now
lost track
attached
of where you
to
were.
Andor. The band's attached to Andor. They are going to be going with Elaine to Kyrian. She's like, cool. I need the band like today. We're going to Kyrian. And he's like, oh, okay, cool.
And if they say it in the past tense, then they say like a bunch of you guys just came with me, right? Josh gets it. He gets it.
Nice.
God, your eyebrow work is fucking amazing.
What?
Your
Mine?
eyebrow work. Yeah, like I'm so jealous.
Because I
I'm
stopped
just-
doing Botox, so they move again.
That's
That's gotta be weird, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but Dan and I are just ecstatic.
No Botox.
You both have ecstatic eyebrows. Not static, but ecstatic.
Yeah. Mine are like constantly just hopeful and waiting for something cool to happen.
No, it's like the most amazed
Yeah, like
expression
mine
you
is
could
like
get on one's face.
Yeah, my eyebrows are resigned and surfeited.
But when I'm disappointed in Ryan, my eyebrows match that disappointment.
All right, Dan, are we getting
Somehow,
Carpet
I don't
matches-
know how you
carpet
do
matches the
it, but
shapes of
somehow
the
you're
paintings.
right. You do.
All right, everyone,
Disappointing.
fucking let's end this show.
Bye-bye.
We
Yep.
got a couple hours before episode 4 comes out. Yes, I love it. We're gonna try and stay up. We'll see. Dan, let's play soccer after this.
Maybe.
Fucking
Next
don't,
week.
baby.
Next week, we are doing chapters
Wow.
20 through 22. They are 3 chapters only, but they are 66 pages.
Vente.
So, and then things should start cooking again from 297 to 363. So,
Okay.
23
What is it?
22.
I gotta write it on my 2.
20 through 22,
Two.
yes. Those 3 chapters.
All right. Join us on Sunday as we
Outro
break down
music.
episode 4, season 3 with Jansen Lashley Haynes and Beth
I don't
Bowman and
But definitely go to the
Ashley
shorts
Sedai.
page. Look at the new
All right.
short. Jansen is on the best little short.
Go
on this
go
channel.
find our non-reader
Go watch it.
reacts playlist for our non-reader reaction videos for season 3. Grace and Our Lady, our sister Catherine, are doing amazing jobs. We put a lot of time
We love
into
you,
that.
stringy,
We hope you
stringy
enjoy
boy flame.
Everyone, thank you for being
Whose balls
here.
were aflame tonight?
Let's all jump
That's
over
great.
to Discord. Where is that? I'll find it.
We're
Here
on
it is.
Discord. I've been on Discord the whole time. You can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
close-ups of my beautiful Martha May if you ask really nicely.
Is that a euphemism?
Oh,
No.
go! Whoa!
Oh,
Nope.
Her Venmo
Just
is
her name.
Hey-o!
For Venmo, I'll send you privately if you want that. Thank you so much.
yeah. You want Martha? You
Her
get
Venmo's
Martha.
oddly not her name, which is weird. So I'm just kidding.
Good night, all.
Obviously, don't Venmo fucking anything.
Peace be on you.
everyone. Hey.
Absolutely a touch
Run.
Run! Wait!
Run.
What's happening?
And now with that,
Run.
yeah.
Run or
wait,
attack! Run
Josh,
for your lives!
at a
This
time.
is the way to leave.
Nobody cares, Josh.